Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We are Twitch affiliates and proudly sponsored by VentureSense. Click the link below, check out their amazing products, and while spending time with us in the chat, obey all the rules and listen to your moderators. While watching our stream, you are earning 2 currencies. HotA points are linked to the mini-games in the chat, and you can use them to buy extra raffle tickets when we give away free merchandise. Loyalty points are used for interacting with our show. You can buy inspiration points or health potions for the Dungeon Master or for your favorite player. There are several Twitch commands that you will need to be familiar with in our chat. Refer to the panel below if you forget them, or ask a moderator for help. These commands are how you play our mini-games, enter the giveaways, or request songs for the channel playlist. If you enjoy our content, clicking the follow button will notify you when our channel goes live. Join the HotA family by becoming a subscriber, and you get several benefits. A custom icon, unique emote, increased chances of winning in all mini-games, access to a private chat room, and free song requests. The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned. Hello everybody and welcome to Horsemen of the Apocalypse Season 1. We're on episode 24 already. I can't believe it. Time has been flying. We had some great adventures in the past, but yet again, we meet for one more great adventure. And we have 4 players, and we'll get some introductions. Who are you guys? Who are you playing? And then we'll get some recap, and then we'll get into what we're doing tonight.
Yeah, KK.
Okay. All right, then I guess I'll go first then. Is that okay? Is everyone over here? Is that good?
That's super okay.
Okay, great. Then I'll go first. What's up, everyone? This is Kyle. I'm coming out of York, Pennsylvania. I play everyone's gosh darn cutest, adorablest, favorite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan. And we got ourselves a little bit of a pickle. If you haven't seen last episode, check us out on YouTube. Catch up on all the latest episodes. But you'll see it here in just a second. We're in some shit. So we're going to get to that in just a second. But I'm going to pass it over here to my favorite wizard and yours, Ren and Aran. Go ahead.
I am the only wizard. There's no other wizard. Yeah. There can be only one.
That's such an elf wizard answer, too. Go ahead.
Yeah. My name is AJ. I'm here in California, and I do play Rin and Oran, the high elf wizard in the party. Squishiest and smartest, but also in the most danger right now, because I feel like I'm pretty much the closest to this thing, and I don't want to be one-shotted, so maybe buy me some more inspiration points so I don't die. Health potions, too. Those are good. Really good.
Real good. Okay, welcome.
Real good.
All right, and I'm Dylan. I play everyone's favorite Crusader, Templar, Psychopath, Kurtz Glaskin, and I'm the least squishiest, but the farthest away from the creature, so let's see how that goes.
It's almost like it's part of the plan. Also, I love
Get
that
the
you added
super
Templar in
initiative.
there. It's great. All right, welcome.
And hey everyone, my name is Connor. I'm going to be playing Duergar Dropper, the half-orc ranger, who in fact actually is the closest to this monster. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I mean, we could do some ruler measurements.
It's a
I'm
man.
gonna... I'm winning.
25, 20. Yeah, yep. Finley's the closest.
Am I seriously? Fuck, how did that happen?
Yeah.
I smell the prettiest, that's why. Beetles love good smells.
Beetle the Bard. I think I've heard that before somewhere.
Ooh, I like it. Are we doing announcements too? We going right into it?
Is everybody done?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, we can go right into the announcements. Sorry. I was
Fantastic.
distracted.
All right, I'm up first. So, pretty exciting news. I did my own drum roll because that's what bards do. We have our good friend to the channel and actually joining into the channel, and pretty excited for this. Chubby Cobalt Games is coming to bring a show from Monday over to the HotA channel. On Monday nights, he is running Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and this is going to be so awesome and exciting. And we've also announced some other things about shows being involved and some other things too. So all kinds of fun stuff. So be sure to tune into that on Monday nights at, I believe it's 6. No, it's 7. 7 Pacific, I think. I'm
we
not
will
mistaken.
lock in a time. Yeah, just click the bell.
Pretty
get
sure it's
notified
7.
when we go live.
Yeah,
and you guys
do
can find
that.
out when,
Do that.
when they go.
Probably should have wrote that down. But
Awesome.
yes, I'm
Do
pretty
that.
sure it's 7.
Awesome.
Chubbs is probably gonna hurt me for that, but yeah. Anyway, come check it out. Chubbs is awesome. Runs an awesome show with awesome players. So check it out.
Cool. And then we have another show on Sundays ran by AJ.
Yes, that is called Ages Past, an IDM with 4 other players, one of which we share here, who is our lovely favorite Connor. And you play Smokey, the half Ganassi, half Tabaxi. So there's a lot of fun, unique rules there. And of course, anytime you spend with us, you are accumulating HotA points, which can be spent to influence both games with Inspiration and here with also Corruption Cleansers and Health Potions. Yeah, it's a win-win for all of us. Hope to see you there.
Awesome. And then, let's see what else. We have season 2 of HotA that's going to be starting on Wednesdays. They're still several weeks out before the stream can start. The players were finally selected. So we're going to start getting into coaching and character creation, so be looking forward to that. But tonight, we are focused on season 1 because these guys were the originals, the OGs. We got lots of stuff to go over. So
you always remember your first.
Touched for the very first time. All right, let's get a recap. What happened last week? Where are you guys? What's going on? And let's just jump right into it because we got combat right around the corner.
So, last week, episode 23, we were in Mount Fatoon, the mountain dwarf stronghold, and we started off with having our fighter Kurtz having been turned into a squid unexpectedly. And we were in the middle of trying to figure out how to break out a Tabaxi ally while he was a squid. And so we put our heads together. We tried to figure out where the weaknesses of the security were. And it turned out we were able to use Kurtz in his Nautilus form to break the lock on the door because he had a compounding poison sting attack, like a tentacle or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to break open the lock, and with the use of illusion and subterfuge, we were able to sneak the cat out of the mountain, and he was able to get away back to freedom.
Okay.
Kurtz was able to turn back after, I think, 6 hours or so. And the next morning, we were able to get the treaty from the Master Smith Bluntthorn to take to the Hill Dwarves, as she was interested in their store of adamantine.
Mm-hmm.
And so we traveled to Valkenheim, where we delivered the treaty to Hilera Brightcoat, a Hill Dwarf who apparently was very interested in the arcane. We also met the narcoleptic Eteros Stonerest, aptly named. And we were going over, trying to learn stuff about the hill dwarves versus the mountain dwarves and all that fun stuff, when all of a sudden an earthquake started.
Mm-hmm.
And we learned that apparently not only the mountain dwarves, but also the hill dwarves were having problems with invasions from the Duergar, Underdark dwarves. And so as the earthquakes continued to happen during our visit, we were rushed down to where we believed that the Duergar were attacking, when all of a sudden there was a cave-in. And as that was happening, Kurtz and Duergar, through no small risks to their own lives, saved Eteros Stonerest, and we found ourselves in some giant underground cavern surrounded by dead bodies, and were then started to be attacked by some giant glowing beetle, and that's where we left off.
Awesome. All right, so...
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah, thank you.
Good job,
All right,
buddy.
So,
Yes.
you guys were looking over these bodies that were on the ground. The rubble had caved in behind you. Kurtz rescued your temporary traveling companion who's escorting you to the area. His intentions were to show you where it is and then get out of there because he's definitely not combat savvy. But through some sheer force of will, you guys were able to pull him through, but Kurtz was pinned down. You guys got the rocks removed from him, looking up to seeing a giant fire beetle charging at your party. So I need all of you to roll initiative, and we're going to
Just
start
right into it?
into combat.
Of course we're going right into it. No, that's how it
So,
goes.
let's pull that up.
Ah! Hey,
I like being high.
Where are our characters at? Am I
Woo!
not seeing them?
Bottom right.
Bottom, left.
Oh, not good.
If the DM does the shift, you will be. There we go. Sucked right in.
You see it
I
now?
don't know.
But don't worry,
I'm
guys.
looking at all kinds of crazy stuff. I got.
Oh.
There's more than one. There's more
Yeah,
than
I
one.
think you rolled the initiative twice there by accident there, Sean.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
Oh my god, there's
Oh
more
my
than
goodness.
one. Oh no. At least they're pretty shit.
Four, guys, there's
Oh my God.
4.
Thank God. They're so shit in initiative. Crap, that one's pretty okay.
I don't know what's
Well,
happening, guys. I don't know.
I mean, I'm just glad that they're mostly attracted to very pretty bards.
I'm very glad
Aw.
that I put on that full plate mail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably a
it's
good
true.
choice.
That is gonna help you here.
Yeah, just literally have him go in there. I'll try to do prestidigitation on you, make you smell like a nice little ladybug, and see if they go for you.
One of you it can be a ladybug.
Finley.
Ah, that's right, Finley.
That's true.
With my
Or maybe.
ankle
You
bracelet.
don't know what it's gonna do.
Time to take one for the team, Finley.
Am I trying to seduce a beetle?
I
With
mean,
the
it may go
ladybug?
better than what it may go better than what you have at level 1.
I mean,
It
you
may
might-
be a viable option. We'll see how this
But,
goes.
get
Wow.
that pulled up.
Oh, bugs
When I
like.
woke up this morning, I wasn't planning for this part of my day, but I'm excited for it. We'll see. We'll see what
Let's go over and
happens.
stroke his antlers. Hey.
At least most of us go before them.
You assume because I'm a ladybug, I'm a girl, right? All right.
Movie.
Hey, bud, what do you want?
All right. So, Rin, as we left off, you were looking at the platinum ore that was sticking out of the ground, and that was kind of getting your gaze towards them. And you actually see the fire beetle who is charging at you guys. You have a moment to speak and react before he's able to make it to alert your companions. What would you like to do as this beetle is coming charging? The beetle, as you can tell by looking at it, it has a pair of glowing glands that give off light that are underneath. They kind of look like a red Christmas rope light kind of a thing, where there's kind of like little points of glowing, but overall it just gives off a radiant. The shell looks very hard, but the main thing you see is this mouth chomping as the glowing sacs from underneath are kind of pulsating.
Yeah, okay. Just as in true wizard fashion, fuck this shit, I'm out, and I go back at least about a good 30-ish feet to here, just to kind of get a little bit on top of the rubble, get some little advantage point. And I'm doing it for height. I'm getting the high ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, all right, and I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Firebolt and try
Okay.
to shoot it at the creature.
Oh, good.
Because you know that's how I go. 19!
Reliable. 19.
That should hit.
All right, that is definitely going to hit. It's going to hit
Okay.
right into the glowing sac on the front. It's kind of drawing your attention, so you're focusing on the glands that are on it. That are
And then
It
if
is-
I can, I'm gonna start to crunch down a little bit and try to see if I can find some rock cover.
okay.
And that's
You hit
take
the
3
fire beetle
damage
sac?
as the firebolt makes contact, and you hear it screeching. It looks extremely damaged, but it is still up. It's kind of like at this point, just kind of limping and just.
3 is extremely damaged? My god.
Don't worry, there's
Why couldn't I roll a little higher?
All right. So next on the order, there is a fire beetle from behind that you guys do not see.
I don't know why my initiative didn't kick me into the frickin' order thing, but you know, such is my life.
Oh, are you
Did
not in there?
click your token?
I thought
Yeah,
I
you
clicked
should-
on it.
Okay,
Did
let's
you
get you
click the
in
token
there
and
so we
do
don't
the-
miss you, and then correct your number, or take that one. I really don't care.
Just throw me wherever. I'll
Okay.
do what I do.
Okay, I'm gonna reset
Wherever I
to
do it.
descending and then skip to that guy. All right. Okay, so this guy goes. All right. So he starts charging, but you guys don't know he's there, so ignore that. All right.
Ah!
All right, Kurtz. You see. I think when we left off, you didn't know that the beetle was necessarily charging, but you see Rin dash behind, a fireball goes over your shoulder, and I'm sure he screams some kind of cries for help. So you do notice this beetle that is now charging at you guys at this point. What would you like to do, sir?
Gonna move forward, and I'm just thinking back to a time when we fought other things that shot fire, but then they exploded.
Oh,
Oh, good times.
So I'm gonna be thinking about that, and I'm gonna grab a javelin off my back and chuck it at this thing.
okay.
7.
7. All right. So...
The curse is back.
Yeah. With glorious fashion. All right, so you're dodging around Finley and Urgra as you're running up. You grab the javelin, and as you release, or getting ready to release, you're thinking about, oh, did these fire explode? I'm not sure, and that kind of distracts you. And as the beetle's kind of coming up, limping, the javelin's going to sink into the ground and just barely miss it, and it's going to dodge around and continue its path forward.
Oh boy.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Damn me.
6. Okay,
At
so
least you
Rin,
put
you
yourself-
notice, or not Rin,
I do.
somebody. Yeah, I think Kurt, you're gonna notice there's another beetle that's off to the left behind the direction of the ore piles. He is starting to make his way towards you. Finley,
Yep.
what would you like to do, sir?
Oh wow, it's my turn already.
Yep.
Super duper.
I mean, we can hold action for you if you want to go later.
No. This is fine. This is fine. I'll take a
hard.
chance. I'll take a chance here. It's really hard for me to see. So you're saying we don't see this dude coming? We only see this guy? Just to
Anybody
play
you
this?
can see on the map, your character sees.
Okay.
Human, remember.
What to do?
Mock it, Finley.
Is Kurt's in front of me? Because I need that to happen.
Yes.
All right.
5
I
whole
broke something.
feet.
Go ahead and do your thing. I gotta reload Red 20.
Oh, okay.
Mine's good if it's the second one for the viewers.
Gosh, guys, what
This
am I
fire
gonna do
beetle's
here?
charging quick. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I don't know. Hurry, Finley.
I'm gonna cast vicious mockery at the beetle.
I love how it takes 2 minutes. We all know what he's gonna do.
That's fair. Gosh, what do you say to a beetle?
You have 6 legs and no thumbs.
I prefer the Rolling Stones.
Oh, wow. What? Say that again. Say it again.
What do
I
you
like
say to a
that.
beetle?
I like that one. Yeah, all right. That sounds good. I'll channel some Urgra here. I'll be like, fuck Beatles. I prefer the Rolling Stones, and I'm gonna get behind Kurt's Tatskin,
I'm on the
And,
Rolling Stones. Come to me, Finley.
and I'm gonna run backwards. For some reason, I can't click on my guy, so I don't know what's going on there. But I'll go ahead and do this a while. Has to make a wisdom save, DM.
I mean, how wise can a beetle be?
I'm really hoping not fucking great.
He crit on it. What's the
Max
DC?
damage.
Oh well.
14.
All right. So your mockery seems to not phase this beetle at all. I think he is aware of which band is the best. He keeps trying.
He's not a music lover. He doesn't. All right. Well, fuck him then. All right.
You're
That makes
thinking maybe
sense.
he doesn't speak any languages. Maybe that's why the mockery didn't work.
Oh, the mockery works even if they don't know languages.
He saved. He made the save.
He saved. I know.
Crit-
It's mockery works on anything, even if they can't understand you.
Crit.
Otherwise, it would be the shittiest cantrip.
Does it work on objects, I wonder?
It works on any creature. It does not need to know the language you speak it in.
But so it wouldn't work on like a door, though.
Is that a creature?
Vicious mockery a door?
If it's a mimic,
Then it's a creature.
I don't know. Eh.
Anyway, as long as I'm behind Kurt's Gladskin right now, I'm good. That's my whole turn. I'm all done. I only have so many inspirations left. I'm going to try to hold on to those because I definitely shot them out earlier.
Come to the
last
rock.
section.
Finley, come to my rock.
There's that.
He can't touch his token for some reason.
There's that.
Oh, there we go. I got it. Hi. Wait.
Yeah, there we
alright,
go.
Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm good.
Hey, yeah, that's it, Finley.
All right.
I know how to play
Your
D&D
turn.
and do Roll20. I know all of those things.
So a fireball shoots and hits the beetle. He starts to limp. Curse
What?
throws a javelin, misses. It sinks into the ground.
Oh.
Finley starts talking shit. It seems like you're not sure who it was to, but you have an
Uh,
opening. What would you like to do?
Yeah, as far as the rocks, can I tell, like, would it give me cover if I try to scramble a bit, or what do I think?
Yeah. Some of these rocks are very large. The cave-in kind of poured out not only from with the amount of rocks that seem to be here. It wasn't just for where you were. There was probably some other kind of structure or something that was here that large boulders fell. So you're thinking you could probably at least get some covered for sure.
I just wanted to just quickly question, because I was yelling this to Finley to kind of come to me with a free action. Can halflings occupy the same space as me?
No,
They
not
can't.
legally.
Is he technically still medium size?
Well, it's just
He
I know
is
the halfling
medium
rule is that they
size.
can do something about players. They can just move through player space. They can't stay in the place.
You can move through player space and you can hide behind a player who is one size larger than you, but you cannot occupy and turn on the same space as another creature.
Okay.
And I believe he's still classified as medium. So
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay, I was trying to
only
get
have
as close to me as possible.
my little
Is he
halfling
small?
legs only have 25 feet of movement, so I wasn't getting over there anyway. It's like,
I think he is small, actually.
okay.
Halflings
Yeah.
and gnomes are small.
Okay.
But anyway,
That's it.
I'm gonna take my bow and I'm gonna try and shoot this mother.
you should do that.
Oh,
'Cause
18.
apparently- There you go.
Dude, that misses.
That's
Only 19.
9.
All right.
Hey,
How do you want to do it?
Can hit anything. Nice.
Yeah. So I see Kurtz's lackluster javelin thing, and so before anyone, I'm gonna try and do it so quickly it looks like his actually did it, and hopefully there's an explosion to cover the arrow that I shoot at it.
Okay. I'll grant it. Yeah. I'll grant it.
Oh, so it explodes.
No.
Does it explode?
No.
Oh, well, okay.
Ha.
Good try though. No,
All right.
Yeah. So as the arrow
No, that's
sinks
good.
into the beetle, his body just collapses and digs into the dirt. No explosion comes from his body.
Did I get a number on like how fast these guys can move? Do they seem pretty quick?
Ooh, okay, give me a perception check for as you're watching him approach, and if you do decent, I will.
Dude,
Decent.
23.
All right,
Wow.
you're thinking it can move about as far as you can in a turn. It's about the same speed
Okay.
as you guys.
I'm gonna back up. Well, there we go. I'll go to about there. End my turn.
Okay. All right. Moving stuff behind the scenes. You know nothing. You see nothing yet.
do
You
we
know nothing.
hear things? Do we detect things in the dark? Do we hear?
Yeah, aren't these things glowing?
They are glowing. No, you guys could probably realistically see some red blurs in the distance starting to come
Okay.
towards you.
So we know we're not out of danger
but
yet.
they're-
We're still in danger.
Yes, you're definitely still in danger. They're coming like over rocks and under rocks and through stuff, but they are definitely coming at you. The threat is definitely not gone yet.
Well, shit.
Got my little crusader visor out. Like, what is going on?
Oh, I love it. So, Kurtz, let's go with. So, when you threw your javelin, you couldn't really see, and it sinks at the ground. Duergar really quick releases an arrow, so you think that you think
Yeah.
your javelin took down the beast.
Well done, Kurtz.
Do it again!
Kurt's just, but cool guy. Like, not even looking back. Just
Yeah.
Tuscan Raider. I'm just kidding. All right, Rain. What would you like to do?
Well, since I can't necessarily see too much of anything clearly, I'm instead going to say, Finley, get behind me or on top of me. I don't know how the DM will allow you to try to occupy the same space as I am, but I'm going to try to give me some cover. And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion around myself and make it look like I'm inside a boulder. So I'm literally making a rock to match the rubble beside me to give me camouflage.
Okay.
Dig it.
I love
Dig
it.
it.
Illusion. Alright, the image of an object within range. Alright, so the duration is 1 minute.
10 rounds.
This will not be larger than 5 foot cube. I think you guys would be good.
Because I'm kind of doing a little, like I said, I scrunched down a little bit, so I'm kind of, and then I'm going, whoa. So
Alright, so
I
they
should
can
hope
All
do-
the sound effects.
They can do
All of them.
an investigation check, but I don't think these beetles would be smart enough to just happen to investigate this rock. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, Kurtz, you see some more red glowing lights starting to make their way towards you. What would you like to do? They're off in the distance. You see some coming from this direction up here, and then maybe some over here.
Um.
And
Yeah,
the
I mean,
fire beetle
everyone-
that's on the ground next to you, the legs are kind of like twitch.
Cockroach.
In a range of one. I mean, I'll pull out my longbow at this point.
Okay.
And I'll just pop a shot off at number 2. Because he's the only one I can see.
Who does number 2 work for? Sorry, it's always my go-to. It's always my go-to.
I can.
Ooh.
Golly, guys and gals. Holy shit.
It did.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
It did.
It's kind of hard to like move around, so I'm like, arrow! Just trying to reach into whatever quiver I have and then just aim at the glowing thing.
Okay. So I didn't say it ahead of time, so we won't rewind it like you on the shot. But I think with you still have the helmet on, right?
Yeah.
And we gave you disadvantage with visionary things. So I think that from henceforth, with the helmet on, doing a ranged attack, we're going to do some kind of penalty. I'll figure out what. But we'll let you have that one there.
Okay.
Because, I mean, that's a lot of aiming and trying to figure out. And you're in a big suit of armor, so you would definitely be encumbered. But we'll let you give that one.
Okay.
All right. You want to describe the killing blow?
Not really. I mean, I can't see it, so I'm just aiming at glowing balls in the distance and waiting to see if they stop moving.
Story of my life.
Yeah,
Story of
work.
my life, dude.
Okay, there.
No.
Oh no, I
All right,
see
the
another.
beetle is moving up closer on the left. Finley, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and when I see as I'm running over towards Rin Anoran and I see him scrunch down and say, "Get behind me, Finley!" and he cracks this rock, I'm like, "Oh, that's very clever." And I'm gonna try to this is gonna be stupid. I shouldn't really do this, but that's why I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try to jump over the rock so I can get behind it. Really cool style because that's what a halfling do. I could just go around it, but that's dumb. I want to jump over Rin.
So, the rock he made is illusionary, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, how are you gonna jump over?
I'm not pushing off of it or anything. I'm gonna jump over him. How big is your rock? How big is your
5
rock?
feet.
It's
5 feet tall.
All right, I'm 3 feet tall. I can jump over a 5-foot rock. It's only this big. It's like jumping over like a really high fire hydrant.
I can't jump over a fire
No!
hydrant. That's it. You're gonna do it with your hands. You're gonna do like a brace. But if you use the
Are you
hand,
gonna do
I will go jump over a 5-foot rock right now. Do you want me to do it? I will go do it.
but don't forget, you're also.
Yeah, but I'm not. Don't jump to it. I'm gonna jump over it like you do
right, tell you what.
high jump.
Give me an acrobatics check, and if you do
Fuck
really
yeah.
well, I'll still have you fail. No, I was kidding.
Luckily, it is
All right, let's
it's
see.
not like you're gonna ram into a rock.
See your halfling
No, just the
standing
wizard.
high jump over an illusionary rock.
Well,
Yeah.
he can leapfrog over me. I'm crouched down.
Yeah. That's
Just
All
gonna
right.
face plant.
in my mind. It looks cool. I don't know that I make it go
Okay,
when
so
I
if you're
jump
gonna
over through it.
leapfrog over Rin, I will let him aid you in this acrobatic feat of foolishness. Go ahead.
I'm just
Go
jumping through it. However
Yeah.
high. If this is like this, I'm just gonna. Whoop.
Yeah, you didn't get high enough, but I'm letting him aid you, so you can roll one more time.
Oh, you're going to aid me.
Why wouldn't I aid family?
Aid you. Aid me. Are you?
is
Aid
going
you?
to allow you.
Not that
All
much
right, that's
better.
good enough. Yeah, you can make it over now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't crush into him. I just
No, yeah, you're able to. Yeah. So from the other
fantastic.
side, you're feeling like it's looking epic, but from the other side, it's just a person appearing from a rock.
That's all that matters. It's what's up in here for me. Okay, so as I run and I'm picking up what Rin's putting down here, and I see all these other guys coming.
They're coming fast. They're coming hard.
Don't
I'm
they
going to actually hold my action for a spell once these two guys back here get a little closer.
Okay.
That's going to be my turn.
What are you gonna hold?
I'm holding Dissonant Whispers.
Ooh.
Bring out the big guns, okay.
Worcestershire. That sounds fancy.
I haven't decided between Dissonant Whispers or Bane, actually. So I'm holding one of those two spells. I just don't know which one yet.
All right, so there is some movement in the rocks beyond you guys. You see the red lights kind of dashing over. You see another one dash across, but kind of tucks under another rock. Urgra, you have an opportunity to attack. What would you like to do?
I'm going to attack this, looks like number 4 over here.
Okay.
I'm going to come a little closer, so probably difficult terrain for 10, 15. Do I see any other ones? Not yet. Okay. And I'll do an arrow shot. Hopefully it goes as well as the first.
Ooh,
Nat 20!
Nice. Now it blows up. Now it
Thanks
blows
for the
up.
host, Lionhead Gaming. We appreciate it.
It should be dead.
All right.
11 points of damage.
Was super overkill. This beetle is just going to be decimated into little tiny bug parts. How do you want to do it?
So I'm imagining Urgra, she went up on the rocks, and then she turns as she sees this one's coming. She jumps off, is doing like the Trinity Matrix pose, like frozen arrow pull, and just shoots out, just spirals and hits this thing and kills it in one blow.
Okay, and so it's going to go through both of the glowing sacks, and the light just kind of goes out as the bug just explodes into countless pieces, just goo everywhere, little chunks of shell raining onto the ground. Good job.
Through Legolas, we got the 14-year-old half-orc.
12.
Legolas.
Even younger.
All right, so we got some more movement through the rocks. They are closing in.
Good.
You guys might be starting to be able to start seeing. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so we can see.
Zoom.
Okay. All right. We go to Rin.
Well, actually, according to Rin's little vision here, he can't see shit. So he's going to hold a firebolt inside the illusion of the rock, waiting to be this weird, mysterious rock that just shits out fire. So
I love
he's just
it.
like, let's do this.
All right, so we got 2 held actions. Finley, if we get to your turn again, you can continue to hold if you want, but then that will take the next initiative turn to continue holding it.
Yep.
Okay.
You have a beetle in range.
I can't see it with me.
No. I'm sorry. I thought you were Kurtz, Finley. My bad.
No worries.
Yep.
Kurtz is much better looking.
You see some more glowing red dodging through some rocks. I think you can see some in front of you. What would you like to do?
You know, I'm tired of not being able to see anything.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a torch out of my pack, light it, and chuck it just towards these things. Maybe I hit one, maybe I don't.
Okay. Give me an attack roll to see if you hit it, but this is going to take your action.
Just like a D20?
Yeah, that's
It'd
fine.
be like a
D20 plus strength?
Yeah.
All right.
full strength.
So that'll be 17.
Okay, with that illumination, can I fire?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
All right,
I'll
so
do it.
The torch is going to fall right next to him. It's not going to hit them, but the glowing torch is going to illuminate the area around it, and your guys' vision is vastly improved.
I'll go for lucky number 7.
Okay, go ahead and release it.
Okay, let us up with a 14. Oh god, my damage is crap.
All right, so it hits part of the armor, and it looks like it's going to maybe not do any damage, but it does seem like it burns, and the beetle takes 2 fire damage. You can kind of go as it's starting to increase its movement speed towards you.
Barely hit.
So 2 damage to number
Mr. DM,
sir.
sir. I think the guy next to that should be close enough that I can cast the spell I was holding.
Yep. Go ahead.
So as originally planned, I'm just gonna go with Dissonant Whispers on that one, 60 feet. But look at all the arrows.
Measurements. Measure twice, cut once.
Anyway, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers, and so from behind the illusionary rock, Rin probably is the only one that hears me, except for the beetle. I'm gonna say, "Your mother was a dung beetle," and he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
And your father smelled of elderberries.
I was waiting for something like, you must be a dung beetle because you look like shit.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
that's a good one.
All right. I rolled a 1.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
It failed. It
'Cause
must
that
take
definitely
roll
failed.
damage, Finley. Do your damage.
12.
Overkill.
Yeah, you blew the
Well-
big one.
12 points of dung beetle damage.
And that was to
Yeah.
Number.
Whatever's next to
3.
7.
Okay.
Eight.
All right, how do you want to do it, sir?
Yeah.
Just to free Kurtz out a little bit, I'm going to have that one's mind blow up. Just sheer not able to take it. Just.
Seize the torch and suddenly.
Telekinetic mind bullets, Kyle.
I mean, I don't know if Chris can see it. He's like, what happened?
That's telekinesis,
Oh,
Kyle.
that's what it was. That's. I fucked
I'm
it
also
up.
gonna move on my turn.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna go this way. And I only have 25 feet of movement, so.
Yeah.
You can't. Okay. Yep.
Blowing shit up.
All
That's
right.
that's
So
yeah.
you
That's
see a
my,
beetle.
that's my whole jam. Ren and I are just chilling behind a rock.
You see a beetle kind of dash up around the corner and is climbing up on top of this platinum ore that's sticking out of the ground, but has not been able to attack yet. Urgra, you guys are lucky these were so far away. Urgra, what would you like to do?
We're gonna fire at number 7, try and finish what Rin started.
Okay.
Longbow.
Oh, no.
That is
The
a
shite was
miss.
that?
So the arrow's going to be kind of high, and as it's coming up, it's going to ricochet off the top of the shell and just kind of go off into the darkness.
Okay. That being the
I
case,
attack
she
the
sees
darkness.
Kurtz is getting. Urgar's gonna move 10, 15, 20, and 25 to try and split the
Oh, no.
split the attack.
Ah.
And then she'll put away her bow and take out her 2 scimitars, and that's her
Okay.
turn.
It moves so quickly towards me.
Yes, they are quick little bastards. Come on.
Deus
Bill.
Volt, infidel.
Okay, that guy's gone. All right. So he comes almost seemingly out of nowhere as you're focusing on one of the other beetles. And let's see, he's going to do a bite on you. But he doesn't seem very efficient with it.
Good.
He got plate armor. Freaking 18.
All right, it's only a 12, so he's just going to come up to your armor. Like, it's just, nothing happening.
Fuck off. Get off me.
All right. But you guys do notice that the red light that's emanating from the red sacks from underneath him is kind of reflecting off of Kurtz's armor. He's looking kind of cool with the white golden theme with this red aura around him, looking quite impressive. All right, Rin, what would you like to do?
Well, considering I see one going to attack and nibble at my friend, I'm going to shoot that one with, you guessed it, another firebolt.
Okay.
Get him!
I know,
Pew,
and I'm
pew.
going to be so deadly with a 22 to hit.
Wow.
That is oh god, please tell me that kills it, right?
Oh, of course.
Oh, good, brilliant. I'm going to aim for the bright red glowing spot because I feel like, fire, meet that, maybe overload it, and I'm going to try to heat it up so it just bursts them out like a...
Fire beetle. You're gonna hit this glowing fire spot with fire.
And he explodes doing 37
overheating.
12 damage. That's good. All right, so Kurtz, you're kind of admiring the red glow in the middle battle. It reminds you of blood-stained bodies. But then as soon as you notice it, it's just instantly gone as the beetle in front of you dies and the light goes out.
Aw.
Ruining
I think they're
everything.
friendly, guys. I don't think it was trying to bite me.
It was just little kisses. All right. Another one's gonna come up to you, Kurtz. If Rin, is your turn done? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
All right, he's gonna
Staying
try to
within
bite, and
the
again,
illusion.
just not able to get through the massive plate armor that you have, and they're just starting to get some more. As you look down at this other beetle just coming up and doing absolutely nothing to your massive plate armor, what would you like to do?
Guys, I really think they're friendly. Look. It's like gnawing on me. Can I keep it?
A little, like, Black Butler Sebastian thing going on with you.
You want to keep it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try an animal handling it.
All right, you throw a Pokeball. No, I was kidding.
That would be amazing.
You didn't weaken it first.
Bloop, bloop.
Fire beetle, I choose you.
Can I do an animal handling check?
Yeah, you can Oh, you can try anything.
18.
Okay, so what are you trying to do whilst handling this animal who is at your body?
Like, I want to ascertain if this thing is A, actually trying to eat me, and if B, I can establish myself as the alpha bug. Because with my plate mail, I probably look very beetle-like them.
All right. They have a -5 intelligence. All right. So, okay, the intent that you asked for, he definitely seems very hostile towards you. But give me. Are you trying to pick it up? What are you trying to do with it?
I'll pick it up. Like, no, I am friend, not food.
Fish are friends, not food.
Bad beetle.
All right. So as you pick up the beetle, its legs are just kind of just twitching
Guys,
in the air.
Look what I got.
The rest of its body is kind of like one unit, and so it's not able to like lunge for an attack or anything because it uses its legs to propel that. So it's just kind of snapping at the air, but it's definitely not towards you. So you've kind of just rendered this beetle kind of useless as you suspend it in the air. Finley, you see your favorite armor-wearing sword slinger just staring at the face of this beetle, right face to face. He's just yelling something at it. What would you like to do?
Right. So in a fit of my own Kurt's inspiration, I see this fire glowing off these beetles and off his majestic armor, and now he's wrestling with his face, but from far away. I don't know what's happening to my friend. Do I still have the arm gauntlet knives or not? Do I still have those at all?
No.
No.
No? Okay, I just have my rapier. It's all my little fucking bullshit rapier thing. Okay, excellent. Kurt! And I'm going to jump out and I'm not going to die behind Rin this time. But I'm going to use my action to dash and my bonus to pull out my rapier. I'm running, going, I'm Kurt, I'm going to save you! That's all I'm going to do. Just running. Just feeling epic right now.
Are you able to move your character?
Yes.
That fits?
I'm running.
I didn't
So
know
it's like
earlier.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's as far as I can get.
Okay. For all you know, this fire beetle is sucking the soul straight from the brain of your friend. So you're there to.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna save you, Kurt. I'm coming, Kurt.
All right, another fire beetle. Oh, the one that was on top of the
Platinum ore?
Yeah, is going to lunge and it comes flying through the air. So Kurtz, you're distracted with this this beetle that you can barely see through the slots of your helmet, and you're just like and it's like, and you're like and it's like, and this beetle just comes lunging straight at you out of nowhere. And he's not able to hit you. So just massive beetle just gonna like hit right into you and just fall on the ground. I'm actually gonna have
on its back.
a dex save throw. And it failed. All right, so it actually lands on his back. So you just see the legs just flicking in the air.
No, I will deal with you in a moment. Bad. Guys, look what I got. I'm taming them.
Bad beetle.
All right, Urgra, as you look over at Kurtz, you just see just pandemonium going on with these beetles. He's holding one. He's yelling at the other one on the ground. He seems like he's got it handled. But what do you want to do?
She walks over. She has a shield in one hand, her scimitar in the other, and she's going to stab number 6 really quick with her scimitar. It's prone, so she has advantage.
Okay.
13?
No.
All right, so as you're
Maybe.
sliding your scimitar across the underside belly, it seems like it's fairly armored, but then all of a sudden your scimitar just slips straight in and finds a little crack in the shell, and you are able to render it lifeless.
Another 8 damage.
Totally.
And I just turn to Kurtz. Kurtz, so help me if we add any more freaking animals to this party.
Look at it. Isn't it cute?
So help me, Kurt.
I'm gonna keep him.
All right, that one.
I
is
approve of this
dead.
message.
All right, Ren, you are up. So, from all that you can see, is one final fire beetle, giant fire beetle, right in Kurtz's face, and he's just yelling at it. What do you want to do?
I'm going to
Rin,
shoot.
we gotta save him, Rin.
going to kill that beetle. That beetle's going to go after Kurtz, and we're not going to let it happen. We're going to firebolt it. We're going to firebolt it so hard, we're going to roll a
So
11.
hard.
Crap, that is so shit.
Oh, okay.
How'd that go?
Roll a
no.
any die that's even-sided. If it is odd, it's gonna miss. If it's even, it's going to hit Kurtz.
Oh, bugger fuck. Oh, bugger fuck.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, thankfully, it does no damage to him because he is master of armor.
Okay.
Well, only for piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
Didn't we have the magical properties given to you by Spaz because they want you to be?
What did we declare that the armor has?
He can never die and take no damage
Oh,
ever.
perfect.
That's
No,
pretty sure what we
not.
wrote down.
I know it has necrotic
It's
immunity, I believe.
necrotic only. Is
All right,
immunity.
Kurtz.
Right, yep.
Yep. So Kurtz, as you're holding this beetle, you just feel this
Right.
intense burning on the backside of your body. It's gonna discombobulate you a little bit, but you seem still like you're still able to maintain your bearings and standing up. You just feel this extreme burning on your back.
Ow.
Do you do anything else?
I look around for other beetles.
All right. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
I mean, not actually.
What?
No, I'm just gonna throw this beetle in my 25-pound chest.
God, no, I need to kill it.
Not your turn.
I know.
give me an animal handling check to see if you can finesse the holding it while busting out your Masso box that we mention every single game.
5.
All right, so you're gonna actually drop the beetle as you're trying to because you got really good control over the beetle with 2 hands, but then you're kind of like, I gotta let go with one.
Tuck it
arm.
under my arm.
Right, so as you go for the box, the beetle is kind of able to break free, and he's gonna do another bite, but God damn, it's gonna be a little kiss again.
Bad. Bad.
Damn you and your armor. All right.
Save your armor.
I made myself a target. You went for Kurtz.
All right. Who we going to now? I guess it's Kurtz's turn. Oh wait. So no, you were trying to put it in there. All right,
Yeah.
So that is
Yeah.
you still have a bonus action if you have one you want to use.
Grapple. No, I can't grapple the wheel. Can I try again?
For a bonus action? You know what? I'll actually grant it because it was kind of a minor reaction anyway. So,
Duergar, help me.
Yeah, you can use your bonus action to try again, but it's not gonna the first fail still happened. So it's not like you're re-rolling. You're struggling. You're continuing to struggle for the remainder of your turn. But we're also gonna say it's gonna burn up the rest of your movement though too.
Yeah. Duergar, help me put the beetle in the box.
Bugs are not for pets.
Why? 10.
All right, that is not good enough. So you're still struggling and not able to get it.
Get in the box. You'll like it there.
Yeah, so you're trying to get him in the box, and it kind of is crawling out. And you're trying to get in the box, it's still crawling out. All right, Finley.
Here comes Finley.
So you're
the
charging
fanatic Finley.
forward to save your best friend who was just yelling at this,
trying to kill it.
yelling at this beetle.
Kurtz, I'll save you!
Fireball comes and hits Kurtz right in the back. You see the back of maybe the cape is a little bit smoldering, and you just see him wrestling and trying to get this beetle into this box. What do you want to do?
Exactly that. I'm going to run over with my little halfling legs. I'm going to jump all heroically with my hands dangling in the air, and I'm going to go, Kurtz, Glaskin, I'll save you! And I'm going to come down with my rapier, and I'm going to try to hit it. Do I have any kind of advantage because he's being held or flanked or
He is completely
discombobulated?
distracted. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it to you. I love how you did the
yeah.
unnecessary jump to do the attack. He's on the ground and you're little. You're like, ah!
Ah! All right. Kurtz Classic, here I come, don't worry! Friendly shenanigan on the way!
But help me get the beetle in the box.
It's
Hey!
18!
Your
for
damage is
3
shit,
points
though.
of piercing damage.
Number 7.
I just
I
kind of
want to do it. Yeah, he was already injured.
As I jump, I turn the rapier over midway so that I can come down and stab it. Stab it!
All right.
Kurtz, are you alright? I saved your life.
Dude, I was...
So in the
You're
last
welcome.
moment, Kurtz, you're struggling with this beetle, and your eyes lock, and there just seems to be this connection where he stops fighting, and he just kind of ready to surrender over to your control. and like these little anime eye bug eyes are kind of like, oh, and then Philly comes in, just drives his weapon straight into the beetle, and you just kind of like the possible joy and happiness of this beetle's eyes are just kind of like go lifeless as his body just falls dead to the ground.
So that's what that feels like, Kurt Glaskin. Oh, I'll like wipe some beetle guts off my face. Oh, I'll sheathe my rapier. Well, that was invigorating. Oh. Oh.
Finley, you usually want to clean the blade before you put it back in its sheath.
Oh, right. I'm not. Oh, yeah. I'll pull it back out. It's all full of guts now. Oh, right. Oh, man. Presentation.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Magically, the bug guts and shell pieces are just yeah. Yeah, definitely gone. Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
I don't usually use these things. I totally forgot to clean it first.
First of all, who shot me?
Not sure what you're referring to.
Well, I look around me, and there's no beetle behind me.
Nope. And it was clearly fire, and your companion is known for his fireball flinging.
Ren, did you shoot me?
No, I shot the beetle.
No.
I'm pretty sure I hit the beetle.
No. I point to like the smoldering on my armor. Like, you didn't.
Is that smoldering? I turn his shoulder to look at it, prestidigitation and clean. Doesn't seem like smoldering to me. It looks clean.
I just reach under the armor and pull out a bloody hand.
My God, Kurt! How could fire make you bleed? That can't be fire.
You know, when
all right, Kurt.
metal is heated, Ren, it sticks to things like metal or flesh.
Do you have a nasty burn?
It's about a quarter of his health.
Kurt, are you all right?
I'll pop the cure wounds on me. Didn't want to use it already, but
Do you not have the your short rest thing? Your second wind.
Second wind.
That comes back with short rests.
no.
Is that on first or second level?
First level.
No, first.
I can use that.
Yeah, he just didn't have action surge.
Better.
Hey.
Like,
that's fine.
that.
I don't really care the method, whatever's most
If I wasn't Rin right
I
now,
don't give
I
a
would
fuck
feel
what
the
you're
urge to do the patting on the back and go, "You're fine."
I'm in a really great mood tonight, so you guys can get crazy with your requests. I'll probably have a really low DC on it. I haven't had a really good day today. So.
Can I have a +1 thankful?
I want to see if I can fly. Go for it. All right.
Our DM's in a good mood. Quick, ask for shit. I want like 4 wish spells.
Well, I'd like for
How
us
you
to all
feeling?
carry the platinum in the 25-pound chest. You know, all of it. Just carry all of it with us. You know.
So these
Good try.
these chunks of platinum that are sticking out seem like they are heavily rooted into the ground. They don't just pick up. The ore part seems, if you go to pull on it, that it's part of a much larger part that is underground.
Shame
Yes,
on
sir.
the
Is it-
transmutation wizard.
Is it platinum or adamantine?
Looks like platinum.
These are platinum.
Is,
Okay.
Is that bald man still with us? Do I see him anywhere?
Yeah. Where's Eteros?
Yeah, so you see him off in the back. So you pulled him out of the rocks and you look over. It's just one hairy arm over his face, and you just hear.
No, that figures. That's right. That's what he does. Okay, good.
Finley, I know your hands are quite dexterous and very small. Do you think you could perhaps see if he has anything useful on him?
All right. That sounds like fun. I can do that. Right.
I'm gonna check the corpses while he does
I will go inspect the bald man sleeping.
Okay.
Stealthily, sleight of handily.
Ooh, okay.
Sleight of handily?
Yeah. I walk over to Rin. Rin, I'm pretty sure Finley is the least dexterous halfling I've ever met in my life.
Hold on. As I'm walking over to the bald guy, I'm gonna stop there, turn around. Hold on there now, Mr. Regra. You did see me dive behind the rock, right? That was pretty cool. And I came from behind the rock, and I jump and kill the beetle.
Finley, I'm sorry I don't watch you every time during battle and busy shooting things.
fair.
You should really change that. Everything I do in our combats is pretty epic. I mean, I watch what you do. I saw you shoot your arrows. I'm paying attention to everything as we're going. Rin was throwing fireballs. Kurtz was slashing stuff.
Not really.
Almost died. I saved his life.
I did see that. That was impressive.
Right? Okay. Well, I'm pretty dexterous. Do you want to try?
I mean, I think I'm a bit better at it than you are.
She said you
All right. Why don't we have a little bit of a competition? Why don't we just see what each of us can pull off of him?
Thumb more. Do a
All
thumb
right.
more. A sleight of hand
All
thumb
right,
more.
let's give it a try, Finley.
A slide up.
There's really only a number of ways I know how to solve this. Either we both try to pull shit off of him at the same time, right? See who wakes him up. We could do rock, paper, scissors, right? We could do
Finley, tell you what.
thumb wars. That's always a good one. Good call, Rin.
I will say it seems like him falling asleep seems like a pretty regular occurrence. And so we'll just alternate trying to pickpocket him while he's asleep. And whoever wakes him up the least amount of times is the winner.
All right, let's do it. That's fun. I like
So
this.
what's
I like
a
this.
better test of sleight of hand? Taking something or planting something?
We're
What
not
do you
giving
guys think?
shit.
I'm just
We need
curious.
shit.
A little bit of both.
I think it's the answer of both. If he has coins, let's say if he has 5 coins, you have to pull a coin and put a rock in to keep the weight distribution.
All right. I did lay like 6 or 7 rocks on this guy's head while he was sleeping earlier, so I'm feeling pretty confident about, I was feather plucking at him. Yeah, I'm good. Finley's feeling confident.
Okay.
All right. Finley, why don't you go first?
All right. We're gonna both walk over. Let's do this. I'm pumped.
All right.
All right.
So, Finley,
And
what-
as Finley walks over, I'm going to try and pick his own pocket.
you're gonna pick Finley's?
Yeah,
I
I'm going to
love
try.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's go for that one first.
Okay, sleight of hand. 15.
All right.
What's
what is
your
your
passive?
passive perception, Finley?
12.
A 12.
You said something a little bit sooner than something I was gonna say, so it's totally cool. I was gonna say something, but you beat me to it, so that's cool. I like it. It's all good.
Finley, where are your ferrets?
I believe we left them back with the horse.
Okay,
I don't think I brought them with.
so I can't take that.
Let's
Your
fucking
hat is
ferret.
probably with the ferret. Yeah, I'll just take.
Take the
I don't
feather
know,
from his
Finley, what do you
cap.
got? Yeah,
Take the feather from
I'll
his
take.
cap.
I'll take the feather.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I'll put it in my backpack.
Okay. All right. Awesome. You're gonna mention. I love it. All right, Finley. So you're tiptoeing up to Stonerest as he's just drooling. You just see this big bead run down his face into his nasty beard. Go ahead and let's see what you got.
Okay.
Be careful, Finley.
This is how it's done, Orgro. All right, here we go. Sleight of hand. 17.
Woo! Okay.
All right. So where on his person are you searching?
All right, we'll go. You know how like an operation or Jenga, you always go for the easy pieces first. I'm gonna go for like a side pocket in like the robe or something. Like a real easy, just little.
Okay.
And just see what I get out of that.
So as you're reaching into that his side pants pocket, you can feel a piece of paper that is in there.
Easy enough. Just
I'm gonna slide it out.
Pull that out.
Okay. Yep.
pull that out.
All right, you pull it up, and it seems like it's kind of like tri-folded,
All right.
but it's a little
This-
wrinkled
and this-
up and
this-
a little dirty.
This guy's name is Iteros, right? Iteros.
Eturo. E-T-U-R-O.
Oh, I thought there was
Spelling.
Okay.
Futuro. Okay.
Tri-fold dirty paper. Okay.
There is writing on it on the inside.
Okay. All right, and I'll whisper to Urger. I'll say, okay, and we're supposed to plan something in return for what we take, right?
That was Ren's idea, but it does certainly make it more interesting.
Fantastic. I'm gonna pull out some of my parchment and quill because I have that as a bard stuff, just from whatever.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's my background, but anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to draw a very exquisite penis drawing on here. Just real nice. Really, just take the extra little bit of moment, not too long, because we got to play this game here, but like a nice solid like 20, 25 seconds of really getting some lines in, you know.
Hairs.
That's
just
hilarity.
all the extras that just, and then I'll roll it up and put it back in there.
No,
With that sleight of hand, just
hold it into the triangle.
yeah, sure, yeah. I'll put it back the same way that I found the other paper. That makes sense. Sure,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, well, that's dumb. Why would you just roll it and put it in there?
Yep.
He wakes up in a mad fury and rages.
I don't like rolled
Pulling
paper.
up two
Only
flaming
trifolded.
weapons. It's like Nagmajaw. All right, so you are able to slide the paper back in there, and he doesn't seem to have woken up yet.
And I'll pull back and be like, "All right, Duergar, go ahead there."
Okay.
Oh, I thought, well, I guess I can do it now. And so she will go forward. And let's see here. She's going to do something a little fancy. What type of shoes is he wearing?
Ooh.
Do they have laces?
So actually, his shoes seem to be more like cloth bandage socks that are full of holes. So some toes are kind of sticking out, and there's kind of a raunchy, kind of crusty dude. Yeah, his personal hygiene is not great, and you just see some like hairy, stubby toes kind of hanging out as this really shitty. It's not very often you look at someone's footwear, so like once you notice it, it's kind of one of those things you can't unsee.
Urgra does. Let's see. I don't suppose he has any toe rings.
No toe rings.
Hey. Okay.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, it's a good try.
Yeah. Any other sort of jewelry or anything like that?
He
I
does.
got the feeling he was sort of a holy man.
No, I don't think I ever. Well, he was praying. He was praying, but there's no religious jewelry. He does have two kind of wrist cuffs that are on his arms. They don't look like they're for combat. It's just more ornate, but it's like really shitty low end metal.
Yeah,
they're
not the dwarven armbands though, are they?
No.
Okay.
Actually, with this thing though, like this doesn't look like these are kind that slide off. It looks like there's a hinge on the bottom, so they can be opened.
All right, she's going to. So it's a hinge. Do they look locked?
It's. Give me a perception check. So I don't know. This will give me how well it describes to you.
15.
Right. So it seems like they just it's like maybe spring, not necessarily latched.
Okay. Okay, she's gonna try and switch the two handcuff things that he's wearing.
Okay.
It's a sleight of hand. 23.
All right. So as you pull off the left one, you open it up, you can see like a handwritten L on the inside, and then you open the right one, and there's a handwritten R.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little Vanna Whiting, just show.
Went onto the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. What's up?
As you close the second one, and it kind of like quickly snaps shut, it kind of gets in your hand a little bit, and he wakes up. Amen. But he doesn't seem to have noticed that the cuffs have been switched. But it did wake him up, but it didn't. He doesn't notice.
Kurtz, did you find anything?
Found him. Yes.
You were examining the bodies, were you not?
Oh, yeah. I wandered off. I got bored.
As a free action, I'm going to walk across the entire map and explore while they're talking.
See the ogre around the corner? Nope.
Hey, the DM said he's in a good mood. That's fine. All right, what were you trying to do, Kurtz?
Inspect the bodies.
Of the giant
The
fire
bodies.
towers.
No,
Alright.
The dead or the
The
Beatles?
Beetleborgs.
Oh, the dead bodies?
Yeah.
Oh, the people bodies.
Yeah. I don't give a shit about the Beatles.
Fine.
Alright, so there seems to be a male and a female dwarf that are on the ground, and they have some weapon injuries to their bodies. I need to get some kind of check for you to see if you recognize exactly what the wounds are from.
I think we did that last time.
Edison?
So I will let you pitch to me what kind of check you want to do.
Say medicine.
Okay, go ahead and do a check.
13.
All right, so with 13, you don't know a specific weapon type, but you can recognize that it was some kind of piercing weapon.
Well, I don't think the beetles killed them. Which means they were probably friendly.
The people or the beetles?
The beetles.
I doubt that.
They were gnawing on you, Kurtz.
No, they were just playing roughly. Anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to inspect the beetle corpses, though, while he's doing that.
And as you are examining these bodies, Stonerest is gonna get up. He's gonna take his hood off and kind of adjust himself and start walking towards. And he's gonna look at you, looking at the bodies, and he's gonna kneel down and look at him too. He's like, I don't recognize these dwarfs. I wonder who they could be.
Are they hill dwarves?
I'm not quite sure. They're not wearing any clothing that represents either side.
Well, they're not Duergar, are they?
No, Duergar look very different. They're more ashy and they're definitely under.
That's rude.
They come from.
How tall is Iteros, by the way?
Well, what's an average dwarf height?
4 to
5
under
feet
5
max.
feet.
4.5 to 5, somewhere in there,
somewhere
kind of thing.
4 to 5.
Yeah, for full grown.
All right. Yeah, as he's looking at these dwarven bodies, I'm gonna come up and be very sincerely interested and be like, oh, this is just terrible. And I'll start to like take my hat off and be like, and as I'm doing that, I'm going to slide my hand in and try to like take something out of his pocket that is on the other pocket now.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make sure that Urgra kind of sort of sees that.
Okay.
Whatever pocket I was in the first time, I'm gonna try to take something out of the other one this time.
All right. Give me a sleight of hand check.
This will go well. I really wish I could inspire myself. That would be so great. But whatever.
Go me.
That's not the
right.
greatest.
So as your hand plummets into the other pocket, your
Plummets.
fingers just start to touch and feel mush. It maybe feels like mashed potatoes or something. It's like you're not quite sure what it is, but it's like instant regret. You're like, oh my god.
Okay, it's just one of those things where I'm gonna like, oh, this is just so terrible. I'm gonna like almost like do one of those like bump check things. Like I didn't really like mean to bump into him, but when I do that, I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna try to keep that to myself and like kind of just pat him, like pat him on the shoulder. But I'm definitely gonna wipe my hands off on his shoulder. This is just terrible. All right.
All right, so he was trying to get Urgra's attention while doing it, so you see him reach in there and then just start wiping the fingers on there. Maybe not know what the heck's going on, but you definitely saw that.
Yeah. And as Bentley turns around, Urger's just going.
I remember the first time I tried to pickpocket.
Mush in the pocket.
And after that, Urgra is also going to inspect the beetle bodies, so whatever Rin rolls, do it at advantage, because she'll help him out.
Okay.
Yes.
Actually, so if Rin is checking out, you can give me a history check on those.
All right, yeah, because I will be using my mage hand to kind of do the picking up the bodies and moving things, looking at, bringing the sacks closer to examine, look at them a little bit more, get detail. But history check, I roll a 12.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh.
So you get the strong feeling that these are probably nocturnal creatures. Just going off of this natural history that you know of beetles, and you're thinking that the glowing glands thing, it seems weird for creatures like that to be in this area. This is probably not a natural creature. That they were brought here for a purpose, and it might have to do with the glands, but you're not quite sure what that would be.
So they're not native to this region, and they must serve a purpose if someone brought them. to infest the mines, or well, I don't know if I would call these mines, but there are ore deposits, and I can see some rails. So
Yeah,
I'm going
there's
to
mines, yeah.
leap of faith that it's a mine.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know exactly what the sacks are used for, but they're quite intriguing. They're glowing. Are they still glowing when they're dead?
No, they go out once
Okay.
they die.
Oh, okay, all right. So they don't
I
have any more
forgot to
properties.
harvest those things.
Is there anything? Well, I mean, is there anything about them? Like when I mage hand lift them up, do I see like where the sacks are getting their power from? Is there a source anywhere that's still in them that kind of is a magical core or anything like that?
No, it seems to be maybe like bioluminescent in nature, and it's gonna be right under, like, it makes this kind of there's like 3 lines that come. So there's like one that hooks up around the top, and then one in the center, and then one goes down the bottom. So from a distance, it kind of just makes a radiant red glow, but when you're up close, it looks like there's just like little glands or something that kind of sticks out, and they're kind of in a row, and that's where the light is coming out of. When the light goes out, you don't necessarily see. You wouldn't maybe necessarily guess that it is something that glows. It's not super obvious. It's kind of integrated in the body.
All right. It's just natural Urgra, not sadly. But either way, I do know that they don't belong here.
I'm going to take out my scimitar and I'm going to try to start beating one of the shells to get an idea if this stuff like the carapace would be good for armor or anything like that.
Okay, yeah. It's definitely a tough material, but it's not armor quality or even close to that.
Okay. In that case, I'm just going to go to every single beetle and take a little piece of their shell.
Okay.
Now, what was his name? You...
Oh, you know what?
Eterus.
I fucked up. I just read in the description, the glands do continue to glow.
Aha!
Oh!
Yeah, good pointing it out. And they're gonna glow, which I'm not gonna say for how long, but now I know for how long. Okay.
Okay, well, if they are
Sorry about
glowing,
that, guys.
do I still believe that they're natural bioluminescence, or is it magically made?
Yeah, you still think it's
Right.
yeah, same.
Okay. Well, maybe you might be able to use them for something then, Urgra.
Yeah, I'm going to try and harvest as many of these as I can.
So Rin, with you knowing they're not native to the area, you more specifically, they are found in dark forests.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is
Oh.
very, very different climate than a forest, so that's why it would stick out to you.
Yeah, this is absolutely wrong. They belong in forests.
Okay. So
When I
Urga, you're gonna cut
see
the glands
Urgra
off.
when I see Urgra go to harvest, I'll be like, oh, Urgra, try to get me one of those are shiny. I want one, and I will inspire her to harvest.
5, 6. Yeah, you're not gonna have to roll
cool.
for that. You can just take them.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. How many do we
Oh,
have?
then I won't inspire her. Fuck that.
So there were-
So there are 7 beetles, so you could pull
Okay.
off 14
Nice!
14 glowing sacks. So it seems like
That's going in my character sheet.
Urgra, save me a sack or two. Just a sack. A sack or two, Urgra, please.
Okay.
While Urgra's harvesting, I will look at the platinum ore, and I will try to see if any of it has recently been mined. Does it look like it's been mined, or is it more like they just uncovered it and no one's been in any process? There's nothing loose or anything that could be just taken.
Okay. Actually, give me one more history check, real quick, because.
17.
All right. So, you know a little bit about a lot of things. So with this ore that seems to be sticking out, I think you would recognize this as like a very, very low grade. It seems like this is the leftover parts that were kind of like dug around and mined around. That doesn't mean it doesn't have any value, but it definitely looks like it's not quality at all, and that's probably why like they didn't even see that it was worth to dig up.
Okay. Well then, Kurtz, you were exploring around. Did you find anything?
Found a minecart. I think.
Where does it go?
I don't know.
Well, we can always ask Etero.
Yes.
Where does the cart go? Does it lead out to the other exit? You mentioned there was another way out.
Yes, there is. So the mine track that's going through there are several that go around this entire area, there's many mine pits, and we use the carts to transport supplies and mining gear, and most importantly, the materials that they're able to dig from the ground. So this particular rail system does connect to the main grade, so it's a vast network of like.
Oh, fascinating! Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna hop in the cart just as he's blabbermouthing. I'm already hopping in the cart. That's fascinating.
Okay.
I'm already hopping in.
All right, so as you climb into the cart, there doesn't seem to be any kind of mechanical propulsion system to this. It just seems like brute force is what moves the cart along the track.
Yeah.
Should we use this cart for anything? Will we need it for anything, Etero, to get anywhere?
I don't know. I mean, we can.
Well,
take
I mean,
it if
in
you
all
guys
fairness
want
here,
to.
and I point back to the big fucking cluster balls of rubble that we just came through. I mean, we're not getting back out that way. Is this another way out?
Supposedly, if we follow the network, this mining cart is just one of many different tracks.
The Duergar that we're here to investigate, I believe, and he's kind of looking around and studying the area. You know, I'm not too familiar with this side of the mine, but I believe it's actually going to be, we need to follow the tracks. If you guys want to bring the cart, we could try, but I mean, probably foot is...
I'm going to try to just sort of push it and see how loud this freaking old as hell, probably rusted over cart is when it moves.
Why
Just
do you
like a
say
full-
it's rusted as hell?
It's actually not too loud. I mean, it's not like absolute quiet, but it's surprisingly not that loud.
Push harder, push! Yeah, push it!
Push it real good.
I'm gonna try to oomph it. Is it oomph?
I don't know. Check it out. Grab it and see if it moves.
I'm oomphing.
No, I mean on the computer.
Oomph. Hey, it does. It moves a little bit. Everyone, look! I made it oomph, and I'll just try to oomph it again. All right. Are we all? Now, as we're looking around, the rest of this cavern. I mean, it's pretty dark in here, or is it kind of lit up a little bit that we can see a little bit, or?
There is no like lit torches or anything, so it is.
Except for the one that Kurt's threw on the ground.
Yeah, except for the torch that you guys threw, and the glowing red sacks that Urga is gathering up and putting into her satch.
They're in her backpack, yeah, so
Okay.
they don't glow.
Okay.
All right, so big scary cave. We don't know where we are, and this might be a way out. Are we not jumping into this wagon to get the cart out of here, or what are we doing?
I mean, might as well. I can just push you all along.
If you'd like to
Yeah,
start that.
I'll help you, Kurtz.
And I'll like stand up in the cart. I mean, we don't have to take the cart if we don't want to. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to go.
The card could be useful in case we need to, if we see, I don't know, enemies in the next room, we could use it as a distraction as we push it in front of us, and they are looking at it while we ambush them.
If you'd like, while you push it, I will start the ritual to cast some unseen servants to help push it for
There you
us.
go. Yeah, you think that maybe two unseen servants could definitely handle pushing this. It'll take a second to get it going, but then once it's going, conservation of momentum, it's going to keep going.
Are we taking anything out of this scary, spooky cavern, or are we just trying to get the fuck out of here? I mean, I can't see anything. I'm in a cart, so
I
it's up to
mean-
you guys.
Do we want to take the bodies with us?
Why the bodies?
The dwarves? The dwarves
Oh,
actually...
the two dwarves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
the clanless ones.
That could be useful. Too bad no one's allowed to speak to the dead.
Well, worst case scenario, food.
I think I
That's
prefer a beetle
That's pretty
over...
low on my priority list.
I thought maybe you're having a moment there, Kurtz, where you're like, we should get these buddies back to their families and be like,
Proper
"Oh, just-
burial and honor them.
Kurtz Gladskin. All right, well, okay.
You're a
Jerky.
monster.
I'm just saying, y'all think it's bad now. Just wait till we're down here for 4 months. We're in another goddamn cave.
You just now noticed.
It's been a while.
Don't worry,
Unfair
Kurtz, we're not going to be here necessarily forever, because we'll have to be sucked back up into the void.
All right. Fair enough. So we're gonna put the body. Do I have to ride with the bodies? Is that what we're doing now? Now I gotta walk. The
I'm
whole
not
idea
carrying a
behind the
corpse.
cart is I didn't have to walk, and now I gotta walk. All right. I'm
Which is
not.
why you can't have nice things, Finley.
There's
You
some
can
dead
carpool with the corpses, Finley. No one's stopping you.
I can carpool.
Yeah.
Cart.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Turn into zombies and try to eat you?
Zambala bambalas.
We've seen weirder shit. All right.
Alright,
I'm
what do you
just
have
going
to
to like kind of. Can I want to sit on the. I want to sit on the front. I want to go in the front, but like a kid does on a grocery cart. So I'm gonna ride backwards and just hold on to the front. I'm not
Okay.
walking.
I'm just going to begin. I'm just continually doing the ritual right now for
I have
however long.
little halfling legs. I'm not doing that. Anytime I can not walk is a time I'm doing that.
Okay.
As you drag over dead bodies. Yes, perfect. Yep.
So that is going to be to back. All right, keep your token
Right.
clear real quick while I do something.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm lagging so bad.
All right. Yep, I'm gonna go in the front like a grocery cart. Whee!
All right, I'm gonna try to group these together so they all stay together.
Sure.
It's lagging so bad. All right, narrate.
And
Sure,
if the
future
bodies
stuff as I
if the
get this.
bodies smell, I'm going to prestidigitation like this in
Yes,
front of my face.
they
while we're
seem like
going.
they were not fresh, so that yeah, they were definitely
Freshy fresh?
Yeah,
Oh no, not the freshy fresh.
Not the freshy fresh dead bodies.
All right, can I group these?
I think you should. Well, you can't click anything else. It usually is the problem I found with Roll20 if you group things.
All right, they got somehow pushed to the back of the cart, but all right, it works for me. They're grouped.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. On second thought, I think I'm going to sneak ahead just to act as a little bit of a scout. Is everyone okay with that?
It takes Rin a little bit to make his servant friends, so if you want to go about while we're waiting, sure.
I will send Orion with you. I'll have him sit on your shoulder just in case, so we'll be alerted.
Okay.
All right. And so I'll just do a quick little stealth.
All right.
25.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
You are one with the rail system. You're like sliding along.
You are the train.
Like going along and shit, like.
All right, give me a perception checker.
Owl goes to you.
I see something. Don't know what it is. That's an 8.
All right, so you see a whole bunch of bats that are hanging up from the ceiling. They're just hanging down.
All right. I'm gonna
can't
keep
go
moving
wrong.
forward. They probably can't see me.
Does my owl see them?
Give me a perception check for the owl.
Okay. Well, he has the same as I do. He gets a 2. So he rolls a 17.
Okay, yep, we can see it. So it seemed like they may be kind of sleeping or something. I aren't quite sure. Bats have very good sense of hearing, but their vision is not great. So, if you can be quiet enough, you think you might be able to get by undetected.
I'll be honest. I don't think Duergar is that scared of bats.
Okay. Alright, so what are you gonna do?
He's gonna start coming over this way.
Yeah, you say that till the bats wake up
Okay.
and they just go,
So
sorry.
as you pass by, as you pass by the bats, you do notice this this wheel that's on the ground. It seems to be the kind of track chooser.
Yep.
But other than that, there doesn't seem to be of anything of interest. And then as you are approaching out this direction, you can actually hear the sound of running water.
Is this going up like a hill or a ramp?
No, it's pretty level.
It sort of looks like that. All right. She'll look both ways. She sees, I guess, the river.
Yep.
Okay. Then she'll come back. Ugh, roll 20. Don't freak out.
I'm lagging pretty bad too.
And she'll come back over here She's gonna take a little walk this way.
Walk this way!
Up, and it's a dead end. I assume.
Yes.
Okay. In that case, she'll go back to the party.
Okay. All right. So we got the unseen servants. They're ready to start pushing the cart, and Finney's like, "Yeah, mule."
Goodness, Duergar, you took 20 minutes to scout. Did you find anything?
There's a fork up ahead, but one of the forks is closed off. We need to. It looks like there's some sort of mechanical thing to choose which way the tracks go. There's a wheel. It looks pretty simple. That we just need to. Yeah. So it's a cave. There are bats.
Well, there's a cluster of them. We should perhaps try to not disturb them.
Have you had a bad experience with bats before?
Have you had a bat experience?
Well, I necessarily haven't had a bad experience with beetles, and then this happened. So, considering where we are, I figured caution was just something we should try to.
That's fair.
Okay, bats are highly misunderstood creatures. I know they have a very bad rep, and so so do orcs. And so you know what? I feel a little bit of a kinship to bats. I'm sure these are perfectly friendly animals, and we're not going to have any trouble.
Well, as long as we're respectful and don't arouse them, I suppose.
And
Did somebody say arouse?
A pterodactyl-sized bat just... No, I'm just kidding.
Swear to me!
It flies off.
We should be fine.
I'm totally kidding. Alright, good, sorry. I'm in a crazy mood tonight.
All right. Well, let's try to move quietly as I tell the servants to try and maybe make sure it's a steady instead of like a.
Come on, Rin! Tell them to push the cart. Tell Tom and Jerry or Mo or whoever to push the fucking cart. Don't you have names for them?
Yeah. Every time I move, they want to stay.
Yeah.
It's probably something like Sybil.
Just push the cart. It's fine.
Okay.
And you know what? If you're so worried, Arturo, are bats a problem in the caverns?
Bats? You said bats? Where? He's gonna put his hood on. He's gonna kind of like.
What the hell is wrong with you people? They're not bigger than rodents.
Shh, quiet, Argra.
He's just
okay.
He pulls the hood over his eyes.
I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm tearing the hood off. What the hell is your problem?
Little 12-year-old.
Terrified. They look like little rats.
And?
They're disgusting.
Rats with wings.
I push him on his butt.
You live underground. Have you never? Have you ever seen a rat?
Okay, as you push him over, he's gonna kind of like get up, like, what the heck was that for? I'm trying to help you.
What have you done?
That's fair, actually. What have you done for us?
I showed you which tunnel to take, and
No, you didn't.
I'm pretty sure I got you guys through the cave-in before you guys got crushed.
No, that was
all
also...
dragged your ass out of there.
I'm pretty sure I contributed.
Oh my god. I don't know what it is, but I believe him. I just he feels like he's really part of the group here. You are doing good. Yeah.
You guys looking for a fifth adventure? No, I'm just
kidding. While they're doing this, interrogation, talking with him, I'm going to go to Finley. I'm going to speak in Halfling. Where did it say on the piece of paper that you found there, by the way? You never read it.
I didn't really want to put it on in front of me there, Rin.
Well, you can do it right now, and I'll stand right here between you and him. Go ahead, what were you? He's not focused.
Maybe a little bit later. I'll do it. Everything is strategic. I don't want to do it right now, Rin.
Don't read it right now.
Maybe a little bit later.
No, right now.
And while you're busy bullying him, Urgra, he's gonna kind of like look over and see them going, and he's gonna kind of like look at you like, what?
They have a common language. Apparently, it's Halfling.
And he's gonna kind of get up and brush himself off. You can see like dust coming off his body, but he doesn't seem to be any cleaner. He was never really that clean to start with. And he just kind of hear him mumble under his breath, who are these people?
Where the warrior's oath?
If you would like, you can sit in the cart with the bodies. and if you stay low, you should be fine.
Are we going in there with the bats? Okay, and he's gonna like run up there and just kind of jump in there and lay low, not even worried about the dead bodies.
Like squishy sounds.
No, there's no squishy sounds.
Okay. Are you sure? He didn't just like jump on a dead body in there?
No.
Just make sure to keep your head down and cover your neck just in case. That's your most vulnerable spot.
That's where they'll get
We're
you.
gonna peek over. Okay.
Good. Finley, he's not looking right now. Maybe we could read it.
Look at it, read around, read a fucking piece of paper. All right, I'll pull out the goddamn fucking piece of paper. I'll look at it. What a little trifold. When he's not looking, as he's covering with dead bodies.
Okay.
Because that's what you do.
That's what you do.
I'm gonna read my trifold.
All right. So it's pretty sloppy handwriting, but it seems to have been written very hastily, and it seems like it's a letter, and the name at the bottom says Snow Song, but it's talking. It says something about all of them are with me now, and we can't wait to see you again, or something along like you can't quite make it out because it's very sloppy, very rushed handwriting. But the name at the end you can see is Snow Song.
And is it in common?
Yes, it would be.
Do you share this with the rest of the party, Finley?
Information is power, my friend. I'm just kidding. But for real, it is.
I'll Finley will read the note over, and since Rin is ever so inquisitive about this, I will be the first to pass it over to Rin to let him take a gander at it. I'll say, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say here, and I'll pass it over.
I'll look at it. Do I know this name or anything? Is anything familiar?
No, you've never heard of this name before.
Huh? Perhaps it's just a personal letter.
What's that?
Just to Finley. Perhaps it's just a personal letter.
Okay.
Well, sorry. Brady is a pretty leader.
There we go. Yeah. Make sure you talk like this if you're going to talk.
All right, guys, we're approaching the bats, and since we don't want to disturb them, just let's try to be quiet, all right?
Yes.
So.
And I shall
I'll try my best.
Move it quietly.
All right.
Do we need
so
to make
the
a
cart
stealth check?
is going to alert the bats,
God damn it.
and they will actually start to swarm towards you guys. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh, you fucker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Duergar. Bats
clear out
aren't
the turns
bad.
real quick. Okay.
Oh, sorry. You need me to roll that again?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep, I just cleared it out.
All right. Sorry.
Can't see shit.
You have a torch.
Let's have a large helmet.
Oh, damn. They so fast.
All right, who are we waiting on? We got Kurtz, Rin. All right, Finley, I'll help throw you in there for you. Because I don't want to wait on your ass. All right, Duergar, you are familiar with this corridor, and you were expecting these bats, so you actually were preemptive, and you hear the cart kind of chugging along and maybe make a little chunk noise or whatever, and swarm of the bats start to fall down, like let go, and start to swarm towards you guys. You're not sure what they're going to do, but they are rushing towards you. What would you like to do?
I'm going to reach into my bag, take out some rations, break it up into some crumbs, and I'm going to throw it down the far hallway where I know it's a dead end.
Okay.
And I want to try an animal handling check.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, what do
And
you
I'll
do? Bats are our friends, Duergar. Drop
What kind
her.
of food is that you're throwing?
Rations.
Rations. So most primarily like jerky,
Okay.
dried meat. So here we go.
Or she be half orc.
All right. So they don't
That's
seem to be tempted by the dried meat as you chuck it, and they continue working towards you. Anything else you'd like to do?
They be fruit bats. Damn it.
Yep.
Underground in a cave. With that, I think she's gonna pull out her scimitar and shield actually, and
Okay.
that'll be her turn.
Okay.
What happened to bats being friends?
All right. So they start to swarm all around you, and you start to feel bites hitting all around you. And, ooh, they're actually going to do some damage.
But they roll.
Very, very high. Way higher than your AC.
What the
I have
DM
16.
roll.
They rolled like a 29. It's so powerful.
24.
I am the
This is right there.
light.
Right, so you take 4 piercing damage as all these bats are flying around you, just starting to munch at you.
Okay.
So they are continuing to keep swarming. In total, after all of the bites, is the total cumulative of 4 damage. Finley, you can hear some screeching noises, and it's from the bats. It's very faint, low, but you can hear the screeching noises. As you can hear Urgra starting to, react to all the bats just kind of chomping all around her.
Gosh, I hate level 1 shit. I can't. All right. So Squishy, this puny mortal level. How big is this cart, DM? I.e., is a halfling small enough to fit like underneath of it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will say, oh yeah, Argra, this was a fine idea. Bats are our friends, and I'm gonna go underneath the fucking cart just for cover.
Okay.
And I didn't use an inspiration before, so I'll do it now. I will inspire. I'll inspire Big Daddy Kurtz. He'll be like, Kurtz, get rid of the bats! Kill them all! And I will inspire him with my bonus action.
All right. Rin, you aren't quite sure what's going on, but you see Finley dash underneath the cart and reacting to something, so you're thinking there's probably something up ahead.
I mean,
I can't see them, right? Yeah, so, yeah.
Oh, you
I
can?
can see them. Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. You're good. Sorry.
Token for some reason right here, and yet they're 5 feet away from Urgra, and they're able to do damage. So yeah, I totally
didn't
see.
move them. That's why I said okay.
Nah, I completely
Yeah,
see them. They're in the
occupy-
daylight light.
Oh yeah, they can occupy the same space.
Yeah,
So they're all
they're
swarming
swarming.
all around. Yep.
Okay, I don't want to hurt Urgra, considering he has a very familiar recent memory of hitting someone else in the back with a firebolt.
I thought
so-
I hit the beetle.
Yeah. But to avoid that instead, he's going to focus a minor illusion and try to make a cacophony of contrasting noise to throw off their echo sonar location to try and see if he can remove their ability to really find and get their target.
Okay, I like it.
Instead, it just echoes inside Kurtz's plate mail and drives him insane.
That horse has left the stable.
Okay. Yeah, they seem to have gone from directing their attacks to Urgra as it's kind of flying around chaotic, bumping into each other, kind of very confused and dazed. Anything else?
I'll use my bonus action to just tell at this time. I'll just be like, Unseen Sevens, push the car, go, oh, full fast, full speed, just go.
Okay.
Tell them,
All right, they
okay.
begin pushing it, so you can move the cart some movement.
How far do you want me to move?
Shit.
Is Finley gonna get run over?
Finley is underneath.
Well,
underneath of it.
Should be fine. The wheels
All right,
are
so
not
Finley,
gonna run over.
you had this great plan of crawling underneath, and right as you kind of like tuck under it, the cart just starts to like move over. So you're just kind of like, like you're like, oh, right, I'm hiding, and you look up and your cover's completely gone. You're just kind of prone on the ground.
So would it be like 15 feet? Is it like difficult for it to move, or can it move 30
No,
feet?
yeah, you can just start moving. Urgra is going to be on the track up ahead though, with the swarm of bats.
Hit her.
It's going to stop pretty much wherever Urgra is then if she's kind of in the way.
Okay. All right, Kurtz, what'd you like to do?
Just gonna walk up and then start flailing madly at the swarm with my
The
sword.
swarm is all over Urgra.
I'm a really good shot.
Okay, with a helmet on. All right, let's go.
No.
What could possibly go wrong? No, it's good. I love it. All right, let's get an attack roll.
Woo! Yeah!
Whoa! Wow!
All right.
I'll also re-roll that first damage with my.
I rolled so many ones.
Let's make that a 10 plus 2.
Your 2s are 1s as well.
Yeah, you can reroll those twos.
Yeah.
Roll more. 2d6.
Wow!
Oh, you roll again! Explode! 6 explode!
Wow!
Let's make that a big 39 damage.
Holy crap.
What the what?
I had plans
I
for these
don't
things.
think
All
it-
right.
I don't think it's quite that.
I'll actually make a follow-up attack as a bonus action.
You kill him with the first one. All right, so the swarm of bats are kind of going crazy. You just take out your sword and do this really fancy, like Final Fantasy finishing move, and all the bats just fall to the ground dead. Just mid-flight, they all just every single one of them.
If Kurtz was to ever play Fruit Ninja, he'd be like top score.
Yeah, dude.
And then they all just go through there, and I just shoo. They'll just blood everywhere.
Amazing.
Yeah, awesome, good job. And with that, we will go on our first break. Sorry, I went over a little bit over. Thank you guys, everybody, for sticking with us. We are not done playing. We're just going to go on a quick break. We have a little lore video for you guys. When we come back, we're going to give away 100 HotA points to everybody watching, so you guys don't want to leave. The HotA points you guys can use to buy the players' inspiration points, health potions, and stuff like that. So a lot of fun stuff. If you guys are liking what
before we go to break, I saw all over the chat. We have some of our Open for Adventure ladies and some of their fans tuning in and watching. So hello to want to say hi to all of them.
Hi girls, welcome.
I gotta give them their shout outs. I played with them yesterday on their Monday game.
We got a bunch of people from the Kobold Army too, so we got lots of people in the community. So. And
there was someone else streaming, hosting us too, up top somewhere. Lion's Head. That was cool too.
Yeah.
Like, welcome everyone. That's awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. So if you guys like what you see, make sure you leave us a follow, hit that notification bell, and we will be back in just a couple minutes. And you don't want to go away because you'll miss those points.
The dice are telling me it's a 20. We're sticking with it. Okay, just go. I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna film this shit. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, this is my daughter Melody.
Ah! Oh.
You shall find justice upon your soul. Turn it into a, let's go with a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And I'll let it just go ahead and sit there and start dissolving the place up.
Yeah, we're on our phones.
I'm gonna do this shit.
No, we're paying attention. Yeah, we're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
I'll just sort of run my finger through the scar that goes across my head. Indeed. Grab it by the head and start slamming the skull into the stone wall next to me until the skull just shatters. Bend the fucking knee, peasants.
I'm gonna burn a lucky point.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's meant to be.
Tell Caldevar, if you can, please, sir, that Kurtz Glaskin is going.
Come up to Ren and say, speaking of teamwork, do you have any offensive spells at all?
Right? He's got, really scruffy, nasty beard. He kind of kicks his foot. Ow! Down. He just starts going off on this rift. Martha will turn to the crowd and he'll go, "Are you not entertained?" Hail, brave adventurer!
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Salutations. I am Rin Enoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Kandoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alandra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the Horseman's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurt Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the Horseman. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need, a sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
So I have a lot of problems.
Alright, and we are
Wow.
back. We are missing
Oh.
Dylan, but we can go. Alright, so I promised everybody 100 HotA points.
Woo!
Thanks for sticking with us, guys. So let's give that out. You guys can explain what you want to do next while I get divvy those out.
Oh, you got 100 points.
Yeah!
Everything
I love it.
Alright, loyalty. 5 points
So-
for viewers. What do we say, 100?
Yeah,
100.
100.
Alright.
So as
Everybody got 100 points.
as these multiple bats just explode around Urgra,
Okay.
amazingly not even touching a hair on her head,
Nope.
she takes one of her little fun buns, squeezes the goop out of it onto the ground,
The guano.
brings out her hair.
Okay.
All right. All right, bats suck. Let's go.
Alright, what do you guys want to do next?
Continue wheeling it and getting all... Urgra, which way are we going?
We're gonna go up to the left here, but I think we need to fix the track.
All right, so we'll move the cart past the track, you turn the wheel, and we'll get it
I
going
don't-
up.
I don't think we can get the cart past where it is right now because the track's not lined up on the current track where we are.
Well, that's why, Urgra, if we move the cart to here, then you turn the dial, it'll move the track, and it shall go up.
What if we just pick up the cart and put it on these tracks?
Or just turn the wheel. Yeah, look, it's so easy. I'll literally have the car servant stop, go over to the wheel, and start to turn it to change the tracks.
Okay, yeah. There seems to be a little bit of resistance, but simply pulling on it will start to shift, and you can see the track alignment kind of click over, and it's over on the other side.
See? Simple as that.
Yep.
Up it
it's pretty easy.
goes.
All right, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna scout ahead this time.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I'm still down on the tracks like this.
Finley, we're leaving.
Ah. I'll look up and not see the cart over me for protection anymore. I'd be like, who the fuck? Who moved that? I was using that.
Actually, also, are we trying to be stealthy here?
I mean, there could be more bats or other creatures around here.
Well,
I didn't look much beyond the next chamber.
Where'd it go?
Oh, Jesus.
What the hell happened? Okay, like... went to
Cart
the...
slave.
It's
different plane of
possessed.
existence.
All right, so there's a bridge up ahead.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys can hear the water, the current slowly rushing underneath, but you don't seem to see any living creatures down there.
Well, at least it's bringing in fresh air. Do we want to send Kurtz to explore with the water current?
What?
What?
You can swim
in full
quite-
plate mail?
That's a good. That's actually That's a fair point. We probably shouldn't send our heaviest person across an untested bridge over
I was
water.
referring to him turning into the Nautilus. You do realize?
No.
It only lasts 6 hours.
But even then, we don't know if he's. Kurtz, did we use fresh water or salt water? Did you feel like you wanted salt when you were in your form before?
Well, we use fresh water.
I think it was just water in general, honestly.
These pretzels are making me thirsty. All right. So it sounds like you need. I'll perk up a little bit. It sounds like you need the services of Finley Shenanigan here to traverse across this.
Finley, before you dare to be the guinea pig, I'm just going to send Orion to fly down and see if there's any weak points or breaking points or just structural damage that might lead to it falling apart.
Okay. So as Orion is flying around and looking at everything, you notice that it seems very structurally sound. It doesn't seem like this is abandoned. This is something that is maintained and used regularly. So you wouldn't have any doubts of it being able to cross.
It seems quite sturdy, Finley. I mean, you can go ahead and be the test guinea pig if you'd like, but I'm sure we'll be fine.
I will brave all of this for you guys.
Etero, you can get
Start
up
walking very heroically across, very epic walk.
Okay.
Like that cheesy slow motion walk that you see in movies all the time.
Gotcha. Okay.
And make this epically slow. Anything happening to the bridge while we're going? No, keep going, Connor. That was great. I was feeling it.
Yeah, you can keep moving across.
Everyone knows exactly what that is.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Does anything happen to the bridge, or was the music
it's fine.
the whole time epic? Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are good.
All right, cool.
No need to be paranoid.
Yeah,
Alright.
sure, Sean.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. It's fine.
Could possibly go wrong, guys. It's just D&D.
Seems all right, everyone.
All right, I gotta.
Just come across with the cart. Everything's fine here.
As I venture ahead a little, I will sort of. You remember how we were trying out those hand signs of like stop and shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
That's a while ago. That was 20 years ago. Or ahead.
Or 20 years in the future, yeah.
But we still have the knowledge. It's all still right up in here.
Alright. And I'll sort of come back. Alright, there's two people, dwarves, things ahead.
Dwarves? As
I
in
don't know. I don't
the
have dark vision.
Duergar? Are they dark-skinned?
Everything's dark. It's dark cave. I don't have dark vision.
I'll look a little closer to see if I can tell a little bit. Do they look like Duergar, or do they look like... I know I only can see black and white, but do they look a little bit darker than...
They do, yeah, they do look much different. They look like they come from the bowels of something nasty.
I take a few more steps quietly back and go, those are Duergar.
Okay.
Do you want to leave one to interrogate?
Probably for the
Ooh.
best.
Does that mean torture?
Possibly
have to
if
be.
they're
And
uncooperative.
dilly.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for the follow. As soon as you
Thanks
say
for the follow.
torture, Stonerest is gonna poke over it. What? What did you say?
Shut up. Go back to sleep.
Okay. Are all the bats gone?
Yes.
No.
No. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. And we'll go back down.
All right, we should probably leave the cart.
Are all gone.
We should leave the cart behind as well as this individual because neither are very stealthy.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, we can
Kurtz,
always
would they-
pick it up after it's cleared.
Were they standing guard, Kurtz? Did they seem alert?
They're right on the path.
So one of them appeared to be on the ground sleeping, and the other one looked like maybe distracted or inspecting gear or something on himself.
All right. So I'm gonna stay here because they look distracted, and one's sleeping. And
I could probably take him out with one shot.
I can
And
line
if-
up one shot with yours as well.
Yeah, and Finley, you have some distance, right?
I'm gonna act like I'm holding a bow. I could take him out with one shot too.
I can use a bow.
No, I can't. I can't actually.
God damn it.
I can
No,
actually.
he can.
Finley?
Finley can use a short bow.
Oh.
I can use a longbow and a short bow.
You can borrow my
Are we having a
longbow.
bow measuring contest here?
Though I don't necessarily
Maybe.
feel like it'll be
Maybe.
Well, I just
Maybe.
think like, if we want to keep the one asleep, maybe a bolt of fire.
It's a quiet bolt of fire.
Cool.
I'm sorry,
Silent
but if I'm
deadly.
going to be using a bow, I need to have the biggest bow in our arsenal. That's the one that Finley Shenanigan needs. So I'm going to look to see who has the biggest bow. I want that one.
I mean, probably. Well, no, it'd be Kurtz because you're proportionally bigger than I am.
Well,
Kurtz.
you actually have a bow of warning, so I don't know how size that is to you.
Probably shrinks to my size. It's magical.
Hey, we can go with Kurtz. Kurtz is fine. Yeah.
It's probably Kurtz.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, bow.
Yes!
Okay.
Right! It's probably as big as I am. Yes. Fantastic.
Oh, bigger. Long bows are like 6 feet tall.
This will be smashingly fantastic.
Finley, would you want to stand on the cart so you have enough height so that it actually can go below your legs when you draw?
Right. Yes, as tall and epic as possible. Right, Rin. You're thinking. All right, I will go up on top. And try to draw this thing back.
Finley, please don't shoot until I tell you
Give
to.
me a performance check. I want to see how you're able to do well.
How epic.
Yeah? It's a longbow. It's bigger than I am. I'm struggling.
All right, yeah. So, so you're gonna be pulling against this, and you can't seem to. You're not proficient with this thing at all.
Nope.
But you're thinking, you know what? If you can kind of sit, if you get your feet up onto the wooden part, and then you can pull back with the arms and kind of shoot like sideways like a crossbow, it might work, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Being
what could
very-
go wrong?
What could
Yep,
possibly
very
go
we're gonna do
wrong?
that.
It seems like an epic idea.
Yep.
Being
Yep,
very
that's
careful
what I'll
not
do.
to get in front. Very careful not to get in front of his shot. I'm gonna sneak around the cart and line up my shot with the one. Can you ping which one is awake and which is asleep?
The number, this one here, number 1 is the one that is asleep.
Okay, then I need to get a little bit closer to get a shot. I probably should roll some stealth at this point. Do you want me to roll stealth?
Yeah, you can.
All right. Here we go. 17.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay.
I'll stay far away back here because I can shoot it from this distance.
Okay.
All right. And I will go ahead and line up my shot with number 1, I think.
Which one's
And-
awake?
Number 1's asleep.
Yeah.
Argra.
No,
Urgra,
this-
shoot the
I can't see
Urgra,
them.
shoot the ugly one. Shoot the ugly one, Urgra. I'll take the other one.
Finley, we should shoot the same one, the one that's not asleep.
Not asleep, yes.
The one that's asleep?
Not asleep.
No, the one that
Oh.
is not asleep.
On the left, Finley, that one.
It's hard to hear you when you're whispering like the one that's asleep.
You're
Not
gonna see
asleep.
Turo is gonna pop up again. He's like, I'm not sleeping. What are you talking about?
just put a hand over, like, shut up.
All right,
Guys,
so
I said
all right,
I'm not
I'm gonna
asleep.
pull.
The bats are gonna hear you. Shut up.
I'm gonna pull the bow back with my feet here. I'm gonna pull it back. Right.
Okay.
I look up at Duergar. I'll be like, all right, so
You're gonna shoot the one on the left.
got it. Right. So are we shooting on 3 or like 1, 2, 3, then shoot, or?
We'll do 1, 2, 3, shoot.
All right.
Just
okay.
like Rochambeau.
Got it. Right. Oh, I love that game. Okay, here we go.
All right. All right, and I think we get advantage because this is probably a surprise.
It is going to be a surprise, yes. But Finley, you are going to be at a massive disadvantage, so you're not going to get any kind of advantage on the shot.
Sweet.
But yeah, Duergar, you can definitely have it, and you guys can coordinate a shot to both get one attack off before the others.
Ready?
Okay.
Oh, Rin, you're going to go for it too?
Oh yeah, I got long range. I can do it.
Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, loose.
All right.
Okay.
Some attack rolls.
And 13.
Damn.
All right.
Wow.
Rin.
You are fucking shit.
All right. So Rin got a 9, so that is a no-go.
Oh no, it's a
That
13.
went amazingly according to plan.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, you were 13, so the 9 was the previous one.
Yeah, it was on normal, so I rolled it a second time.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, because you had advantage. Okay, so 13.
I can only imagine that this
Okay, failed.
halfling's me as I'm like, well, no.
Okay, Finley got an 8. Oh, no. Okay, and then Duergar was an 11.
11.
All right. So 2 arrows and a fireball come dashing towards the second Duergar, who seems he's like looking at his gear or whatever while the one's sleeping, and then just in the box that is just to the right of him, the fireball hits it, and it seems like it might have caught on fire. And he is alerted to you, and he's going to kick the guy who's next to him asleep, and they're going to like, what's going on? We're gonna attack, and they're going to start moving towards
Duergar, I
you
think I
guys,
hit him.
and
Duergar,
I
I
need you
think I
guys
hit
to
him.
roll some initiative again.
Oh
Alright.
my god. That
So
went
13.
perfectly as I could have possibly have hoped for.
God,
So 13 missed too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It missed hard. I mean, I was like left target, card on the right. I mean, that is a bad miss.
I like how the cart has initiative.
Yeah, that's a misclick.
No, leave it. Leave it.
All right,
It's
there
like
we
the
go.
chicken.
No, it's for the unseen servants.
Yeah, the unseen servants, they're just like, hey,
No, I clicked the box that was next to him.
Ah,
All right, descending. Alrighty. So one of the Duergar is gonna go first. All right, who's in front? It is Duergar.
I have
All
my
right.
bow out. So my AC is only 14 at the moment.
Okay, so this
Shoot,
one is going
that guy is fast.
2,
Oh my
3, 4,
God.
5, 6.
Oh, he must have dashed.
Yes, he did.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
All right, he's gonna run up on, straight up onto you, and you can see he is carrying a war pick, and so he's charging at you, and you guys lose visual sight of the Duergar who's behind. He seems to disappear right in front of your eyes.
Oh, like he goes invisible? Or like he
Yes.
stepped into the darkness? Oh.
No, he seems to have gone invisible. All right, but he's gonna take all of his turn to get up to you. Kurtz. All right, so you see this this Duergar charging towards the party with the war pick, and he's screaming. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna charge forward, pulling out my sword, just thinking how this really could have gone better, but whatever. Whatever.
That's a fair assessment.
And then I'm gonna come up behind him and whack him.
Okay,
Flanking.
whack-a-mole.
Would I be flanking?
I hope so. We're on
yes, it would
opposite
be.
sides.
Neat.
Nice.
All right, that is
Ooh,
a
that's
hit.
a lot of damage.
That's all I got. I'm level
Okay.
one.
All right, so your sword goes right across the back of him, and he grunts in pain, but he seems like he could take those several of those.
Bring it.
Oh, Everal?
Just
what
clunk,
would you like
clunk.
to do?
Everal?
Oh.
Be
Well-
fine.
That is... like nearly 90 health. That's 84 health.
All right, Rin,
Well,
you
It's actually all my health. That was
Rin,
down.
you see Kurtz get a really good slash against the Duergar, and he just seems to be enraged by it. And he looks like he's about to do something that's not quite an attack. You're not quite sure, but you can do an action before he's able to get that thing off. What would you like to do?
Okay, well, considering he's doing something, I'm going to try my best to time it perfectly, where I'm going to take a few steps back to get behind the cart, but then I'm going to start the initial casting of Magic Missile and get it going and have them start to spin and hold into motion. Then when I see he's about ready to do something, I'm going to launch them to see if there's maybe a way I can make him kind of go, and hesitate or fuck up his thing.
Okay. Okay.
Because, yeah, they hit no matter what.
Okay. Yep. They do.
Okay, alright, so I roll for damage. The damage tells me that it is a 9. Oh my god, I rolled 3 ones.
9. All right.
Really?
Two ones.
All right,
I rolled
Urgra. This big bad boy, he's charging straight for you. You see, he's right in front of you. He seemed like he's going to be swinging a war pick, but then he kind of like takes one of the arms off the war pick and he's right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna gently drop my bow on the floor, and I'm gonna pull out my scimitar. Can I pull out a scimitar and a shield in the same thing?
Yep.
Or
Cool. Usually, if you drop the weapon you're already wielding, you can pull out new ones really efficient. But if you go to like stow one and then pull it out, it'll be
Okay, so I got a shield and a scimitar. I'm gonna try and swing at him.
Okay.
Scimitar, and I get advantage because it Kurtz.
Okay.
Scimitar, 25.
That's a crit. All right.
Another crit.
Do an attack critical success.
Damn.
10 damage.
All right, I get critical success, and it's going to be target can't make opportunity attacks, or your inspiring allows any.
Ooh.
Oh, I'll take that second one.
Yeah.
Inspiring
So
attack
both
allows
Kurtz
any allies
and
within reach
Finley
to make a melee attack against
make an opportunity attack.
Ooh. And none of them have used a reaction yet this turn. So let's start with Kurtz.
Damn it.
I wouldn't.
So
13.
All right. That is going to definitely miss.
Okay. I like how it's definitely misses. Like, oh yeah, that misses. Like, no, it definitely misses.
Oh, it definitely misses.
Yeah, I was running numbers.
You definitely suck.
Yeah.
All right, so technically Finley has a bow, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have my rapier out.
And I think you were probably sitting on the ground to shoot it off.
Right.
So you
Yeah,
could be
well, yeah, I have
prone
to sit on
the
my
ground, wielding
I have to sit on my ass to even remotely attempt to pull at that.
Down
So I don't have my rapier out, so I could try to hit it with the bow.
You could pull the rapier out if you let go of the bow. Same thing with them. Like if you
Release.
Well, then I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you can pull the rapier out. I mean, it's really quick. You can pull it out as you're going to attack, but you are prone, so if you go to stand up, it's going to take half your movement, but it doesn't look like you're going to go anywhere anyway. All right, make an attack roll, sir.
Can I stand on a reaction?
No, it takes half
I
movement.
would say no. So it's a disadvantage attack.
Yeah,
for you.
I think it's just a straight disadvantage shot.
Oh, because yeah,
Prone.
for sure. Yeah, because I forgot this is a reaction, so yeah, disadvantage.
All right. So as the thing comes over and Urga just drops her bow and does her thing, I'll be like, "Oh, that's a good idea," and I'm gonna just just really quick swing at it. So it'll be a disadvantage, but that's fine. We'll see what happens.
Luckily, we roll ones.
How about that?
Oof. All
Double
right.
3.
All of it's just bad.
So yeah, your rapier didn't even get close to it. So you're sitting there with the bow. You drop the bow. You pull your rapier, but he's actually a good distance in front of you. You just kind of slice in front of you. It's not even close to him.
Well, I'm still on the ground too, so this is just a terrible. I feel like Mario when he goes like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm just tumbling and this is a bad couple of seconds here for Finley.
And Sean, just so you know, I get an extra 2 damage to that for 12 because it's a humanoid, which is my favorite enemy.
Okay.
So it should be 12 total.
Good to know.
And that is Urgra's turn.
Okay. So that would go to Finley. I accidentally clicked the button, but it is your turn.
All right. So
you
now
already
that
pulled
it's
out the rapier.
Right. All right, so now that it's my turn, all right, so I pull my rapier out and all one big motion, pull it out and try to swing and I miss. And I'm going to use that motion to do some real cool, breakdance move. And I'm going to try to stand up and that'll use half my motion to stand up.
Okay.
But now that I'm standing up, I'm going to, and now I'll try to take another stabby stab, swipey swipe.
Okay.
So what I got out, we're gonna go with it. And it's just a normal roll now that I'm standing. Thank goodness.
Yep.
Hey, look at me!
All right, that barely hits him.
Look at me!
Oh, chainmail bastard.
But
So as Finley pulls and swings and misses, uses that momentum to kind of stand up and stab at him. Yeah, that's all I really got here, folks.
Okay.
Inspire someone.
I only got one left.
All right.
Time.
Who did you inspire?
How much extra damage did you do before when you told me the new number?
I should have done an extra 2.
An extra 2?
I did 10 before, so it should have been a total of 12.
Okay. All right, he's looking pretty rough. He's still up.
And Kurtz is currently the one who holds an inspiration die.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't need it with that nat 20, so he's kind of still sitting on it for 9 minutes.
Hold on, counting something real quick.
You're good. I really don't want to die down here. Fucking hate caves.
Okay.
And Sean, did you do the 9 damage of magic missile that AJ was holding?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, as soon as he's about to act, that spell goes off.
That's right. Okay, so
Die.
how would you like to do it, AJ?
Oh,
Nice.
sweet. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to be aiming for his head to try and see if I can do like a concussion. So it's basically going to be like a complete beating of the head, just like a until he just
So you're
falls
trying to do
down.
non-lethal damage with it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So his body falls over onto the ground, and it seems like just as the last magic missile hits in the back of his skull, he just falls over to the ground. But you guys don't see anyone else.
I look down at my rapier like, what the hell did I just do? Because as I'm stabbing is when these magic missiles come in, right? So it all just feels like all one motion. And I would pull out the rapier like, this is the most magical weapon I've ever seen in my life. It's so powerful.
Finley, there's another still.
Don't. Are we still?
Wait,
Are
where?
we still in an initiative on?
Yes, you
I don't see it.
Okay, then I won't move then.
All right, Kurtz, it is your turn.
Dead?
He is dead.
There were 2 Kurtz.
Yeah, but the other one's invisible.
Find it.
Oh yeah, I have true sight.
That's true.
Hey!
Oh,
Did
that's
you do?
right.
Hey, you do!
Where is he?
All
Find
right.
it, Kurtz.
I totally forgot about that. Okay.
Another notch in the regret getting Kurtz this armor.
No, that's great. That's fantastic. I don't care.
I forgot I had true sight too.
All right, so you can see a crouching guy behind the box over here. It's a very large box that's taller than him, but you can kind of see him through the slats because you are wearing the divine helmet that grants true sight.
I'll point him out and call him out to the party, and then so I move 5.
That's
10,
awesome. Good for you,
15,
man. I totally forgot about that.
20, 25, and I'll just dash.
Okay.
To get up in his grill.
Okay.
And then just sort of run up to him, and then just sort of look at him and be like, I can see you.
Oh, we're going to declare it? Okay. All right, he will look up at you, and he will start to make this motion with his arms, but it is not his turn to complete any actions. Rin, you see Kurtz take off towards the other side of the box, but you can't see what he's going for. There is the Duergar that is by Finley and Urgra. Seems like his body has collapsed. I'm not quite sure what is going on.
He should be all right. But I am getting here. I can move. This is as far as I can move, and I am going to look and see. Is Kurtz pointing or looking at anyone in particular? Because I think he said that, and he's like over here.
Yeah.
Right, but he's gonna be kind of by the box though, so you can see the general direction he's looking at, but you don't know what he is looking at.
That's fine. I'm going to see if I can try to make him feel pinned and has a bit of like a whole, I'm in like the worst corner in the rock and a hard place, and I'm going to try to firebolt the wooden crate since I hit it already before and ignite it more.
Oh, okay.
So he's kind of now going to be caught with a big flaming thing to his side.
Okay, give me an attack roll so I can see the damage.
Okay, so 22 to hit and 5 damage.
Okay, so that crate is going to explode in a huge flame. It doesn't do any kind of splash damage, but the whole crate is just on a roaring fire, kicking off a ton of heat and light.
He hates these crates! He hates these crates!
Well, it's pretty easy to hit something that's stationary and large, so...
And wooden, yes.
And wood.
All right, Urgra, so you see that Rin fires another fireball at this box, and it is now engulfed in flames, and you see Kurtz ran up around there, but there's flame coming off the box. What would you like to do?
The room should be illuminated. You should all be able to see fine.
I'll pick up my bow, and I'll start moving.
Oops, sorry guys, I forgot to adjust the map.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Still not seeing him. I'm going to try to make sure he doesn't escape. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can I try? I only have 5 feet of movement. Can I try and hop up on this box here?
Yeah.
This crate?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll hop up here, and I'm going to look back at Brandon. Don't blow this one up!
All right.
I'll get my bow ready. That's my turn.
Okay. Finley. So you single-handedly just knocked out a Duergar in front of you. If anybody asked you, you just took him down. What would you like to do as you see this body
there was all these flash of lights around as I pierced into its soul, and so Rin just set a box on fire. Kurt said he's over here, and Urgra ran into the room.
Finley, can you restrain this one?
But we still can't see that one, right?
This one right here, Finley, the unconscious one.
Hold on! We can't see the other one, right?
No, you
just
cannot.
to make sure.
We
cannot see the other one. Right. All right. So if that's what Rin's asking me to do, since I can't see the other one, I will go ahead and take out my fuzzy manacles and put them on the knocked out Duergar.
Okay.
I don't know why you're trying to have me handcuff a dead man. I just stabbed his soul into the divine, but that's fine.
You can see him breathing.
Can I see him breathing?
After he mentions it, you look down and you can see that he's still, definitely alive.
What do you know?
All right, I will put the fuzzy shackles on him.
All right, you love cuff the unconscious Duergar on the ground.
Love cuff. He's love cuffed.
Anything else you want to do?
Nope, just want to give a little love cuff.
All right, I love it.
At Rin's request.
All right, so Kurt's in front of you. You can see the Duergar's for you. As he puts his arms out, his body enlarges and he becomes much, much bigger. His size increases along with everything he's wearing and carrying, and he looks much stronger and much more beastly. So he's going to
He hulks!
get bigger.
Guys, he got bigger. I'm gonna stab him.
And you guys can see once he gets into his enlarged state, he's no longer invisible.
We can see him.
That is going to be his action, though. So he goes like Super Saiyan charging up, and just gets huge. And he is revealed to you guys. And then now it is Kurt's your turn.
Epic beard.
Should be 14.
14. All right. So as he goes into rage mode.
He got big.
As he's enlarging, you swing for him. It's going to hit part of his armor and does no damage to him.
Guys, he got real big. I need.
20 doesn't hit. Oh no, 14. Sorry.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Anything else?
No.
Okay.
It's yourself.
No, I thought bigger. I killed 3 liches once. I'll be fine.
All right, Rin. So just beyond the flaming box, you can see the top of a Duergar, a bald, ashy-skinned Duergar, kind of get over, and you can see that he's physically much larger. And now you can actually see him over the burning crate, kind of through the flames as they flicker around. What would you like to do?
I am going to begin the firebolt casting and hold it in my hand as it's ready to launch, and I will hold it in a very menacing way, and I'll look at him and I'll speak in Dwarvish, and I'll say, "We already took down your friend. If you want to die, that's fine. But if you'd like to survive and answer a few questions, I suggest surrendering." As I try to get him into his
Sure.
tongue.
Okay, so you're going to hold it?
Yeah, and if he does aggressive attacks, launch. If he
He's gonna
surrenders,
punch me in the face. Is what
Okay.
he's gonna do.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be listening to you, just so you're aware. But yeah, you can hold it and release it whenever you want to declare.
if he doesn't heed me and starts aggressively attacking, I'll fling it.
Okay. Yeah. No, he's in rage. So
Okay.
yeah, you can go ahead and release it now if you like.
Oh, okay, sure. Just to get it out of the way. 9.
9. All right. Perfect.
9.
All right. So another fireball. So there's just flames everywhere. Urgra, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stay the F back from this mess. And she's gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Longbow! 17.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna be 6 points of damage though.
Okay. You
It's,
just happen to find a crack in the armor, and it does seem like it pierces through. He doesn't seem to react. Doesn't show any pain. He's just in full rage mode, going for Kurtz. Anything else?
She says shit, and she will. She'll stay where she is, because she doesn't have any freaking other abilities at level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Finley, what would you like to do?
So after I'm done love cuffing over here,
Okay.
and I see the other guy, the other one gets super huge. I'm gonna say, what?
I just realized as a half orc, I have something called Savage Attack. So for every crit, I get to roll an extra dice of damage.
That's right. Yeah, you do.
Doesn't matter. I think I've killed everything I've critted on, but still.
I killed everything I crit on. Well,
Yeah, you used to have a little bit more damage.
I crit so hard they crit their pants. All right.
I'm gonna be like, oh, a Duergar, more like a Beauregard, and I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the big dummy dumb over there.
Okay.
As I'm love cuffing his friend.
All right. What's your DC?
14, sir.
I rolled a 16.
Of course you did.
That spell would be so useful because it gives him disadvantage on his next attacks.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, guys.
The damage is great, but the disadvantage is the bigger player there. But
It's much bigger.
Okay.
I'm sure Kurtz will survive.
It'll be fine.
All right.
I've been holding that Duergar one in this whole time until we actually fought one.
All right. So he's going to swing his war pick straight at your head, Kurtz.
Bring it.
He rolled a 20.
That'll hit.
God damn it.
Okay, so
Don't dent the armor. What the?
It's an antique.
All right, so it's 3 piercing, and then enlarged is an extra. Oh my God, 16.
Bye, guys.
Well, you take reduced damage. You have reduced.
Yeah, I reduce it by 3.
19. So it's 19 total. So that's 16. Oh my God.
Bye,
It doesn't
guys.
kill him, but he is down.
Oh my god, how does it do so much? Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Because he's huge.
I'm sorry.
I mean, enlarge is.
All
He's
right.
a huge.
So the war pick just comes straight into the side of your head, and you're just out. Go ahead and give me your first death saving throw, since it is your turn next.
He's a huge fucking guy.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
It's just an extra D4 of damage.
Oh shit.
That's fail.
All right.
Does anyone not know the reference of that? We'll talk about it later.
All right. All right, Rin. So you just see Kurtz's body just kind of ragdoll to the ground. Would you like to do?
Well, that kind of is like ooh schnitzel. So
Yeah.
we're
crazy.
gonna have to try and really take this guy out. So I'm going to burn my last first level spell slot and another magic missiles.
You totally lost me there.
Magic missiles.
Yeah, one more time.
Missiles.
One more time with feeling.
All right, make a mana roll.
Yeah, magic missile.
All right, magic missile. All right, go ahead. Let's roll for damage.
All right, here we go, and please be better than some ones like no, that's crap.
Oh, worse. Worse.
All right.
3, 2 ones in it.
All right, so they're gonna hit the crate that's in front of him.
No, they are not. They are automatic hits.
Oh wait, that's right. Oh, that duh. I'm an idiot.
It's just damage.
Just damage. 8 force damage. I was testing you and you passed.
Well done. Well done, Renoran. You passed.
Yeah.
All right, so then we go to Urgra, unless you have anything you want to do, Rin.
I'm going to step back a little bit. Not good.
And remind me, DM, as far as taking a potion for yourself as a bonus action, but giving it to someone else as an action? Is
Yes.
that that rule?
Because you have to physically take it off of you and get this.
Yep! I'm going to Kurtz. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, whatever it is, I can make it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
sorry.
I will give my health potion from the viewers to Kurtz.
Okay, just just dumping it down.
Do you want
Alright.
do you want me to roll or him to roll?
Either one doesn't matter to me.
You can roll. That seems to be more.
Yeah, you're the one feeding.
Sure. 2d4 plus 2.
And that was from the viewers.
Matt, 8. Almost
All right, so
2/3 of your life.
Urgra's HP.
Potion. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, I actually have 2 more health potions that aren't from the viewers, but now they can give me more. Okay. I seriously have no bonus actions, and it upsets me. And I'm going to try to. Is there room for me to get behind him to flank with Kurtz?
Yeah, you have enough movement.
You know what?
to Go around.
You know what? I don't have enough movement though. When I feed Kurtz, I'm like,
5,
flank him with me.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could also back up too if that's what you want to do.
Well, if I want to get opportunity attacked, I will stay where I am, and I'll bows down, and it's scimitar and shield,
Okay.
and we're praying.
Pray to the goddesses. All right, Finley, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna run up my full movement, seeing Kurtz drop. Kurtz, no! And as I get a little bit closer, I'm gonna say, hey, you, big fella. I'll be like, my fiddly brings all the boys to the yard at Duergar. It's bigger than yours. Damn right. And I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on him. And at the end of that Vicious Mockery, I'm gonna look over to Kurtz, and be like, Kurtz, get your ass up! And I'm gonna cast Healing
He's
Word with
already
my
up.
bonus action. That's
He's
all right.
already up.
I'm giving him more. I'm giving him more.
Don't be greedy.
Get some more.
Whose team are you on, Connor?
Use that when someone goes down.
Say that healing potion band. Should say that healing potion band. 4.
That's
Did he
okay.
pass the wisdom save?
Thanks.
No, he failed.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my god, max damage and disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay, and he is barely standing.
You get
he's
6
still
points of health,
alive.
Kurtz Gladskin.
That will do.
That'll do, donkey. Okay, anything else, Finley?
And yeah, the whole reason of the Vicious Mockery is to try to get him to look over. I'm way over across the way, but I'm a little halfling telling him my junk's bigger than his. So I'm trying to
Okay.
get as much distraction away from Kurtz Gladskin, who's dying on the ground, and Urga's shoving liquids into him.
All right, so he did a war pick to the side of your head, and your body drops, and Urga comes over there and brings you back up, and you're starting to come to, and he's coming down with one more war pick straight to the head again. But he's at disadvantage, and you are so lucky that is a disadvantage. Oh my god.
He technically doesn't. It's a straight roll because Kurtz is prone.
Oh, okay, but the first one was a 12. So yeah.
Okay.
No, you're good. Yeah, so he is going to miss. So it's actually going to spike right into the ground, right next to your head.
Just roll away like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
When you hear me say, Kurtz, get your ass up, you're like, what?
Holy crap! Yeah, man, that was lucky.
Or something.
All right, Kurtz. So you just come to with Urga, like dumping it down. You're trying. So everything's fuzzy. You're trying to look up, and the next thing you see is this giant war pick just on the ground right next to you as you come to. What do you want to do?
Roll out of the way, stand up, and
Okay.
Can I
think?
flank?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna just roll away like a giant trash can
Okay.
rolling across the ground.
Sure. Okay.
Like, click, 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 and then I'm gonna bop him.
Oh.
I have advantage, yeah. I just forgot to toggle it. Hey!
Ooh.
Oh,
And
That's
Reroll
I will,
both?
yeah, yep. So I'll make that
There you
12
go.
damage.
How do you want to do it?
Yeah, dude.
As I'm rolling, I kind of just want to, like, while I'm rolling away, pick up the sword off the ground and then just cut off one of his legs.
Okay.
And then just as he falls, just, like, make it so he falls onto the sword, like, as I'm sort of bracing it against the ground.
Okay. So you're holding the sword, bracing it on the ground for him to fall onto it?
Yeah, so I cut off his leg, and then when he starts to fall, I'm just gonna like
Sure.
shift it up.
Okay.
And,
So as he's starting to slide down, so you cut the leg off, and he's moaning, and it kills him. But then, as his body is starting to fall on the sword, his body is starting to shrink down to the normal size, and so he would have kind of crushed you. But as he's descending down the blade very slowly, he shrinks down, and you're just able to hold him up.
A dura kebab, a dur kebab.
Nice.
Dur kebab.
All right. Counter over. Good job, guys.
Woo.
Woo!
As I see all this
could've
happening,
got
I'm gonna look over to the other guy in the love cuffs. Did that guy get up yet, or is he still knocked out?
No, he's knocked out.
Okay, I'm gonna run back over to him real quick, just in case.
Okay. Do like the moon landing foot on top of.
Right, yeah. Well, I was gonna say if he started to like acting like he was gonna wake up, I was just gonna run over, just kick him in the face. But all right, if he's still out, that's good.
Okay. Yep, he's out. So we got the dead Duergar on his blade, the one knocked out with the love cuffs. We got a boss that is on fire.
Is everyone all right? Is everyone okay?
And Rin, you can hear snoring coming from the cart
I'm
behind you.
gonna beat him to death.
Kurtz, inspect the body over there. Finley, can you see if there's anything on this one?
Oh, sure. Yeah, not a problem.
And I'm going to move over to the thing to try to extinguish this before it gets too crazy by using prestidigitation to kind of snuff it out.
Okay, so you're trying to snuff it out. Who was doing what again? Besides that?
I'll help Finley with the investigation for searching the body that's cuffed.
Cuffed one? Okay.
Love cuff.
Kurt should be able to get the one that he killed.
Okay.
What is it usually? Inspection?
Investigation, yeah.
That.
Oh!
All right.
Oh my god, double
It hurts. You recognize a little symbol on his armor, and it looks kind of like a duck, and it totally distracts you.
Oh,
but
God.
Finley, Finley,
I should have known.
you're getting a really good look over this guy, and it seems so as you're looking at head to toe. I mean, with the 30 investigation, it's green. So you notice his skin, the ashy kind of skin. You get the distinct feeling that he's sensitive to sunlight. You're not sure what would happen to it, but I'll give you that. But because of that negative, they seem that they would probably have some other kind of advantage. You're not sure what that would be, but they have this this nerf, but it seems like they would have some kind of buff naturally.
Any items on him?
Yes. So there is the there's some javelins.
Take more javelins.
Yeah, they each would have a couple of javelins on.
What's this guy's war pick look like?
Big.
It's kind of looks like a maul, but at the front of it, sticking out from that is going to be a tapering point. So it's a very heavy, because it's not necessarily a pick. I mean, it's classified as a war pick, but it's very, very heavy. So there's a lot of weight behind it. So that's why he's able to do a lot more damage. But the majority of the damage was coming because he was enlarged.
And if I'm not mistaken, you guys said before that the dead bodies that we got in the cart weren't made from beetles; they were made from picks.
They were made from something.
Something piercy.
Something piercing. Yep, and this war pick is definitely a piercy weapon.
Right. Hey, everyone. I don't mean to play detective here too much here, but are we trying to put together? I mean, look at this guy's weapon here. And did you say, Rin, or someone about the dead bodies back there about having the pokey holes in them?
I believe it was Kurtz.
I look at Kurtz's neck, like with a big pokey fucking hole in his fucking side of his head and neck, and yeah, right, yeah, all of that.
With the medicine check you had earlier and feeling firsthand what kind of damage and how it feels as the pick comes into your body, doing a killing blow, you definitely can confirm, Kurtz, that this is most likely the weapon that killed these people.
Yeah, the pokey hurt a lot, so I'm gonna go with yeah.
Okay.
Great.
And then
Would you
Rin,
mind-
you're now able to get the fire out. So the crate is no longer on fire, but it seems like some stuff inside may have got destroyed.
I'm gonna say, Kurtz, could you perhaps maybe put the bodies onto the cart? We'll probably take them to whoever might want to know about the. Actually, it looks like there's a dead end up ahead. The cart won't go any further, will it?
Doesn't look like it. Is this like light though here, Sean? Or is
That's
this just
out of play for Meow. For up
All right.
here?
Well,
Yeah.
if the cart can't go any further, we'll perhaps want to take some evidence with us. Maybe just at least one of their picks. Is that enough?
Cut off their heads.
Well, we.
Oh, wait. The civilians or the
One of them
Duergar?
breathing?
Oh,
I think we're talking about the Duergar at this point, but we have one of them we can question. Weren't you super excited about torturing them?
I was. Then I got stabbed in the brain. So
And then you got distracted by a duck on his armor. Yeah, it was just...
Yeah, right. He did get his eggs scrambled there a bit. We should probably. Is this maybe a good time to maybe take a rest here, everyone? I mean, I feel like we're kind of in seclusion here. We have a little bit of a glow from the crates over there. They're not, I mean.
A little bit of rest might be nice. But while we're doing that, can I inspect to see what is in the crates? In both
yes,
crates?
You
I
can.
was
Yep,
curious,
they are pretty open. Go ahead and give me a perception.
And I'll help you with that because I was interested too.
Okay, so what do we do advantage? Are you? What's your proficiency?
I'm not going to tell you that. Do it yourself. You get to take advantage.
I'm +2. I'm not that great. 14.
It's fine.
Are you good?
All right, you can see some miscellaneous foodstuffs, some rudimentary weapons and armor and clothing, but then there seems to be some chests, some smaller chests within there too, and there's some straw and like a bunch of maybe some mining equipment and some stuff like that.
Oh, good thing we brought the cart with, perhaps to hold all of this shit in and not just dead bodies. Hey, good job, Finley. That was a really smart idea. Thank you, everyone. I thought it was a good idea to bring the cart too. Oh, you're so smart and handsome. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I thought so too. All right, good. Good thing we have this cart here. Okay.
Finley, the tracks end here. We can't take it any further.
No, there's got to be somewhere else we can take this cart, right? There's got to be some other ways to go. Did we explore everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, I think so.
Do I believe him?
I mean, we hit a dead end on the right, and this has a block.
I have a hard time believing there's only one way in and out of this cave here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, and I'm already talking. I'm pulling this Duergar guy over. I'm gonna start. Hey, you, buddy. Hey, wake up!
Oh,
I'm
we're
gonna start trying to wake him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to wake him up?
Yeah.
All right. So as you're slapping him around, he's gonna come to, but he's very like out of it, not knowing what the heck's going on.
I say as I'm slapping, I'm like, maybe this guy knows a way out of here. I'm gonna start smacking him around.
Okay.
Wake up.
Do you speak Undercommon?
What's that?
Do you speak
Undercommon?
Undercommon?
No, I don't.
All right, so you're not gonna understand, but he's gonna start muttering under his breath, and it looks like he's kind of cussing you out.
Common motherfucker.
I get that all the time. Doesn't faze me. Any language I get cussed out in.
Turo, do you know what he's saying?
Are the bats gone?
Yes.
All right. He's gonna peek over, and he's gonna see you guys over the Duergar body. He's gonna be kind of like hesitant to get out. He's kind of like, oh.
Can you understand the words coming out of this Duergar's mouth?
I wasn't listening. I'm sorry. What did it sound like?
Well, here, I'll try it again. I'll smack him around. Hey, wake up! You're awake now. Talk again.
Okay. So
repeat.
Okay.
Repeat.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. So, yeah, Stonerest is not gonna be able to understand what he's saying.
Why do we keep this guy around again?
Which
I'm a
one?
valuable asset.
Or maybe try to find a way out of here with all of our goodies that we just found in this cart. As we're like, the cart, pulling the cart up kind of thing, right? Are we pulling the cart up and like loading up with fun stuff and things?
Alright, so you got the 2 bodies, you got Stonerest inside. You're gonna throw the dead Duergar body in there? Right? Or are you leaving? I thought I heard somebody say it.
I mean, the cart's not going to go anywhere, so I don't think we really care at this point.
Okay, so the one crate that was on fire, most of the stuff inside is going to be completely destroyed. You think you can get the chest out of there? The contents in that may have been okay, and then maybe some of the the metallic gear that was in there, maybe like a sword or like a pick or something. That stuff would have survived, but all of the perishables are all destroyed.
Can I take a look at that chest?
First cart or the first crate is still intact.
Can I take a look at that chest?
Sure.
No one's stopping you.
All right. So I'll look for traps. So what do you want for that? What do you want for a roll?
Oh yeah, I'll just tell you these aren't trapped. No, they're just a basic lock on them.
Oh, it's locked. Okay, I will try a thieves' tools.
Okay.
Whoopah! 15.
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you open it up, there seems to be kind of mining plans, kind of a layout of the area and these different. It's explaining different. I'll show you the map later, but it's going to be kind of an overlay of this area, and there are crystal caves that are pointed, it says crystal caves for this area that's out of play, that's still walled off here, but they're saying potential crystals inside that. It's not necessarily a cave, but they're saying potentially back here they think there's crystals. Northeast of where you guys are is a gold pit. There is an abandoned ore pit, but it's kind of that's kind of scratched out, and it says used as a dumping pit. There is an exhausted platinum pit
Probably
that you guys
where we
already
were.
saw. And then, let's see here. So where you guys were at that infirmary where you met, where you guys first came in, north of there is a really large area and all the tracks kind of connect everything, and this is a very large area that has a massive forge that's there, and it says workshop. I should have prepared the map. I totally forgot to do it. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
It looks really cool. You guys like it. So I'll have it ready by next week. North of there is a big cart assembly garage. So it's like a big parking area for a ton of carts. And then there is an exhausted silver pit.
Okay.
And this is all in this area that you guys are in.
Yeah. So Urgra pulls out the paper, looks at the map. Rin, here, this is for you. It's a bunch of squiggle paper.
Why don't we just throw all the paperwork at Rin? It's like the secretary.
I will analyze it. If there's any writing on there that I don't read, is it written in a language I can understand?
You speak Dwarven, right?
Dwarven?
No, yeah. So yeah, it's all a mix between Dwarven and Common, so you'd be able to.
Okay, all right. I just didn't know if it was like the Duergar had written shit on there.
No, this seems to be probably stolen.
All right. Well, anything else in the chest besides the map?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll go. You said there were other chests in the other box, so I'll go over to that one.
Okay, that one is going to be empty.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
No, it's just that one.
Well, there are stray bits of armor. Are any of them useful? Could they be suitable, or are they too small? You are a child. I assume you have a size that's suitable to a dwarf's?
I'll look around to see if there's any usable armor. Maybe a breastplate would be the only thing I'd be interested in.
Yeah, you can find one that could it's close enough to fit you where you could use it. Are you proficient with it?
Oh yeah, I'm a ranger. I have proficiency with all types of armor.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Shit, my AC's going up by 2.
Yeah, that's a big jump. It's very ugly.
Urgra cares not a whit.
Okay.
Not a whit.
There are some people in the party who would choose not to wear it. I'm just making sure it's clear that it's
Just saying.
absolutely
Just
hideous.
You referring to the glamour knight that we have over there?
Not to name names.
She doesn't-
Finley.
She doesn't care if it's covered with ducks. She doesn't care.
So as Finley, as you see Urgra putting on the most hideous piece of armor, there's just this rusted, nasty thing, but it's pretty hardy. I think you would definitely take note. You'd notice it.
Right. I'm gonna put a pin in that for later. I'm a little busy over here. This Duergar that's awake.
Okay.
Kurtz.
Yeah, he just
All right.
starts just mumbling in undercommon under his breath, and he is totally
listen to me, Kurtz Glatskin, okay? I don't want to kill him. I think we should take this guy back with us. All right, but it doesn't mean we can intimidate the fuck out of him, right? I mean, it would be kind of sort of fun. I don't think he can understand what we're saying right now. So this is kind of funny. What are some fun things you could do to maybe piss himself or something just a wee little bit. Just don't kill him. I'm gonna look at him. Don't kill him, Kurt Glaskin. But give it a shot.
Does he have a beard?
Yes.
Does he? Is it look like a very nice dwarf beard?
No, it's it looks almost like cotton candy. It's just really chunky and fluffy. It's this big, nasty white beard.
Mm-hmm.
Still a beard.
Oh, well, yeah,
And
but
they're
I mean, if he
bald.
doesn't give a
So the
shit.
top of their head, there's no hair, but the big beard and a really prominent mustache sitting on top of the beard. It kind of goes up into mutton chops and then the side.
No, I
flare
I just pull out my dagger and just start shaving it.
Okay. So as the blade touches to his skin, that one is actually going to go invisible.
I can see you.
Um,
I'll tell him
he
too.
doesn't-
I can still see
yeah,
you.
He doesn't know.
Can't
Okay.
understand you.
Okay, so you can see him, and he's getting up as he's invisible. He's still got the love cuffs on him.
I just kick him in the balls.
You guys don't see him.
Mhm.
Kurtz does. You're gonna kick him in the balls?
Yeah, it's no, fuck off, guy. Stop.
Okay. Give me an unarmed strike.
What's the D20 plus strength?
Drill strength.
This might be my first nut kick in a D&D game. Just throwing that out there.
Inspiration reroll?
Yeah, I'll
No, we
use
don't
it.
have one.
I could think of
But
nothing better
I have
than an
advantage
inspiration
since
on a nut
he's-
kick.
Well, I have advantage since he's bound.
No, he's not really prone, so I would say no.
You do have a D6, but his armor is 16.
Did you
Whatever.
know that already?
Yeah, we know it at 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see him getting up. He goes invisible. He starts to get up. You go to kick him in the nuts. But he's able to kind of pull back away, and he looks like he's getting ready to kind of run away.
I'll point the dagger at him, shake my head, and then just.
That's not going to deter him. So he still looks like he hasn't gotten up and ran. He's
Good, is he still there?
Yeah, he's still here. He's good about to run though.
Unseen servants, block the corridor.
Can I just light him on fire, guys?
No, don't kill him. We can
What?
take him back. He's easier to carry when they're alive than dead. It's better.
I do issue an order for the unseen servants back there to try to block off the area.
okay. Didn't they come forward to push the cart?
I didn't push the cart forward. Someone else, I guess, moved it.
Okay.
I assumed that we were done with it because it's dead end.
Okay.
So
Yeah, they can.
I just moved
They
it.
can be,
okay.
yeah, they can be down
I
here,
just picked it up and moved
making
it.
kind of a human unseen wall. Sure.
Football.
Okay.
Sean, this Duergar's not going anywhere. We'll kill him first. Where is he? Kurtz Glaskin, where'd he go?
We're just staring at him.
All right, so you're just staring. So he's actually going to take off.
Well, grab him, Kurtz. Grab
Yeah,
him.
as soon as he starts to run, I'm gonna. Can I hit him with my sword, but with the flat, and just try and break his knee or something?
Yeah. You could just
Alright.
you just have to declare that your damage is non-lethal.
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 Holy shitballs.
Okay, so you're gonna completely knock him out again. So there's only so many times you can, knock somebody out with non-lethal before it actually will kill them. So
No great loss.
But this time it will knock him out again. But
All right.
I'm not sure how many more of these non-lethal blows he can take.
All right. Let's figure this out here. He can't understand us, right? So we should probably like really secure this guy down, maybe to like the cart or something. I mean, I only have my manacles here. I could really like these back. They're not like the best. They're not really for playing, more for pleasure, you know. So, you know, if anyone has anything better,
Duergar, is there any
probably
rope?
that could work too.
I do have rope, but I mean, we have the problem of not. You said that was a map. Is there a way out of where we are? Are we trapped? Is the only way out where the collapse
Hey, there's a
was?
map.
No.
Where'd you all get a map at?
It's right
In the
here.
chest.
Sorry, we were busy fucking around over here. I should have
Alright,
really been paying attention.
So studying the map, the area that seemed like a dead end, on the map it shows a rail system that continues on through there.
Through
But
the
you
cave
didn't
in?
notice it. It seemed like the rail just kind of went into, like, disappeared into a wall before.
Oh,
But
so
on the
it
map
was like
it
an
shows
illusion?
the rail continues on.
Oh,
At the place where you twisted the dial.
Oh.
So we didn't have to come up north at all. Okay.
I mean, it's good that we did. I mean, we found some stuff up here, right? One including a map. I pertain. So that's good. That's good. It's good we came up here.
Plus this bitch in armor.
But yes, Duergar. Duergar,
Now I will take notice of it. And okay, all right. Hold on, wait, Duergar, dear, hold on. What are you wearing there? Is it like big and clunky and like kind of like too big on one side? Like, what does this look like?
No, it's just the craftsmanship is just really, really hideous. Like so outdated. Like your grandma's grandma boyfriend maybe wore it, but then she dumped
Right.
him because he
I
wore
mean,
it.
Duergar, dear, there's a. I mean, does that even do anything? I mean, is it make you more harder to hit or something? Because I got to be quite.
No.
It's a bit gaudy there, Duergar. I mean.
I've never thought you would use the word gaudy in a negative connotation, Finley. But it does make me a little more sturdy, I will admit. It smells like feet, but I'm adjusting.
Right. All right. Well, let's start with that, and I will cast Prestidigitation to get the feet smell out of it. Just
Okay.
Just see if that. Does it still smell like feet?
No, it smells great. It's still ugly.
All
as
right.
fuck.
That's a start here. All right. I mean, if you wanted better armor, dear, we could all pitch together or try to get you something. Because I mean, take a look at Kurt's Glaskin over here, and I'm gonna point over to the divine god armor that he's wearing. Okay.
Just like poking the Duergar with the sword right now. Like, wake up.
Right. Yeah. You know, Rin Anoran with his nice robes, flowing robes, his golden locked hair, and you know, and let's be honest, right? But I mean, Duergar, you have to understand, like, we're adventurers here, all right? But we have to have, you know, a bit of, you know, appearance sake, you know, a little bit of, you know, epicness. I don't understand what we're doing here with all of this. Like, what?
Are you ashamed of me, Finley?
Did I say that? No. That hurts me a little bit inside, that you would think that I'm ashamed of you, all right? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here is that what you're wearing is god awful, and we need to get rid of it. And if you want something, like, we can get you something that looks a little bit nicer. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all.
Finley, why don't you
Take it off!
color?
What did you say?
Change the color, and I'll walk
Oh.
up to it, and I'll just say, "How about pink?" And I'll prestidigitate to pink.
Not pink. No.
I think
No.
pink.
All right, purple. I'll change it to purple.
What do you think, purple?
Make it a dark purple, like something that can actually, like, you know, be hidden in the dark.
I take my hands and turn it like a dial and darker purple. How's that? I mean, it did that. Okay. I see what you're going with there. That's a bit of a start.
Do you think we should give it some patterns
like, going up
too?
and grabbing your hand after you dialed it darker, and she's like, oh, there we go.
I think we should give it a little bit more with some fashion too, and I will use prestidigitation to put an off color of black to make some filigree around it, so it looks like it's stylized. Is that better, Finley? More styled?
Yeah, right. And I like what you're doing there. I like what you're I'm picking up what you're putting down, and then like this could be kind of cool. And like all like the little line inserts, like anywhere there's like more of like a distinguished line, I'm just gonna kind of like pop it to white. So there's like the purple and the blacks with the white to really like outline certain areas and things like that.
So
So
we're
really
gonna
like
post-production cut to montage of Aladdin with the genie like changing all the...
yeah. What do you need? What do you need? What do you need? What do you need?
Really bored. Yeah, exactly.
Aha!
Okay. No, it's great. I love it.
Or just basically not enough. Still not enough.
Still not enough.
Not enough. Okay,
Oh,
I like. Okay, Ergo, how are you feeling about this?
You know, I gotta say the color does add a lot, but you know what? I think I understand what you're saying about not enough. And I will reach into my backpack and take out a feather, and I will just put it right on the back of my hair. You know what? I think this is just the perfect final touch. What do you think, Finley?
I will look at.
It's gone.
Take my hat off and look.
It's gone.
You know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad because I like it. I like the additional touch there. I don't know how you did that without me noticing.
It's been hours.
It has not been hours.
It's been like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, 10, 20, 30 minutes. Something like that. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
It's fine.
But like I said, I'm not even mad. I like the additional touch. You can keep that. But now I do have my eye on you. All right, just. All right, just. You may have won this round. You may have won this round, Urgra, but the war is far from over. All right, and I will. But I like where we're at. Can we agree? This does look a little bit like, you know, let's be a little bit more presentable, right?
I mean, it does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
Fair enough.
Let me see your peacock. Your peacock.
Compromise. That's good. All right. Team compromise is good.
Though I think we should try and recover what we can, see what we want to put on the cart, and take it back to the other rail. So, short rest, everyone.
Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a plan to me. Kurtz did just take a pickaxe to the brain, so yeah, we should probably give him a minute.
That hurt.
He'll also get his second wind back. So,
yeah,
important for
All right.
Yeah. You guys can post up and take some resting. Stonerest beat you to it. He's already way ahead of you on the short rest.
I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. Hey, I'm back at full.
Wow.
I'm actually
We got one hit die. That's all you got.
Crit rest.
I mean, what the hell else am I gonna do with it?
All right, and we will actually go on our last break, and when we come back, we're gonna figure out what the heck they're gonna do. So we got we got one dead Duergar body, we got one unconscious with some love cuffs. We have some supplies that they were able to scavenge, and everybody is taking a rest. So where are they gonna go? What are they gonna do? Game still has some life left in it, so please stay with us. And when we come back, we'll give out some more HotA points for everybody who sticks around. If you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, give us a follow and click the bell and you'll get notified.
Click the bell. Click the bell. Click the bell.
In a couple minutes. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
In a bit. We're not.
Yeah, come back. The dice are telling me it's a 20. We're sticking with it. Okay, just go. I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna belt this shit. I'm just gonna go.
Yes, this is my daughter Melody.
Ah! Oh. You shall find justice upon your soul. Turn it into a. Let's go with a gelatinous cube.
Okay.
And I'll let it just go ahead and sit there and start dissolving the place up.
Yeah,
we're on our phones.
No,
we're paying attention. Yeah, we're focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah.
I'll just sort of run my finger through the scar that goes across my head. Indeed. Grab it by the head, start slamming the skull into the stone wall next to me until the skull just shatters. Bend the fucking knee, peasants.
I'm gonna burn a lucky point.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's meant to be.
Tell Caldevar, if you can, please, sir, that Kurtz Glaskin is going...
Come up to Rin and say, speaking of teamwork, do you have any offensive spells at all?
Right? He's got a really scruffy, nasty beard and kind of kicks his foot. Ow! Down, and he just starts going off on this rift. Martha will turn to the crowd and he'll go, "Are you not entertained?" Hail, brave adventurer!
Hello there, everyone's favourite halfling bard, Finley Shenanigan here. Being the soulful adventurer that I am, and known for telling a tale or two, pull up a stool to grab a pint as I tell you a story about my favourite hero, me. In my years of travelling, I met people of all walks and cultures. Although the horsemen coming didn't affect me directly, I saw the toll they left behind. The destruction and devastation these villainous beings left in their wake sparked something within me. How was I, Finley Shenanigan, to become the greatest, most legendary bard that Candoria had ever seen, if no one was around to behold my glory? More importantly, where is Alundra? When will she be back? And what will she be wearing? Hopefully something revealing. Anywho, setting on my journey, I shared my glamour with those who had never witnessed such pure, unadulterated excellence before. My legacy was to replace their despair and unite the people for the war yet to come. In the end of the day, everyone can be a hero. Everyone has a little adventure inside of them. And if you don't, would you like one?
Ah, salutations. I am Rin Enoran, historian of Candoria, renowned problem solver, an elf of esteemed conscience. When I became of age, I set out as a Rena and departed from my home of Othalos to the city of Egoras to study the arcane arts. With some difficulties, I was able to teach myself while working as a scribe in the library of Alashar. There, I produced a masterpiece of Candoria's history and its secrets, my manifesto, the true record of our world. However, even my aspirations dwindled when Alundra's guidance vanished, followed by the devastation from the horseman's wake. Despite all the wounds we have suffered, I shall never let our existence be forgotten, for I believe our best hope lies with our knowledge and story made eternal.
My name is Kurtz Glaskin, and I have lost everything that I've loved in this world. My daughters, my wife, my friends, all of them dead to the horsemen. And now I have a chance to redeem myself, to protect my friends, to lead humanity into a new age of light and hope. Alundra abandoned us, the goddesses abandoned us, and left us with these monsters. And I want to take everything from them that they've taken from us. I live in a world of blood and hatred and violence, and so I will become that violence. I will be that hatred, and I will be exactly what we need, a sword against the darkness.
My name is Urgra Dropper, and I am a dependable ambassador. I was the only half-breed in my mother's tribe of orcs where the threat of being eaten constantly hung over my head. And yet, those were some of the happiest times of my life compared to my time with the Revenant. I was 12 when I first picked up a bow and started hunting, and I quickly found that people make the most interesting prey and often deserve an arrow in the head far more than most monsters. Magic and even the Three Sisters were always something weird and sinister to me. That is, until by chance I crossed paths with the High Priestess Alundra, who showed me that magic, like everything else, can be used for good or for evil. And that's what I'll keep on repeating to myself every time one of those stuck-up magical morons say something that makes me want to cut out their tongues.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
take it up to whatever that is, whatever time it is.
All right, and we are back.
Hey,
We're back. All right, we promised some HotA points. Let's give some away.
do it, Sean.
Let's see. Let's do 200 this
Do
time
it.
because I'm feeling generous.
Do it.
He won't do it.
Yes, I will.
You won't. I agree with Dylan.
Okay, bam! You guys got 200 points.
Damn.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did. Oh,
and
shit.
just a reminder, those points you guys can spend to buy health potions, inspiration points, sanity points, stuff like that for these guys. But it also carries over to other shows on the channel as well. So we're trying to have all the shows have something for you guys to redeem, and it'll carry over. Just a reminder, AJ runs a game on Sundays.
Yep.
And then we have Chubby's game is going to be starting up next Monday. So guys, make sure to check out the other stuff. And then we have some other stuff coming up. We might be having some of our lovely ladies that are hanging out with us. They might be starting some stuff up on Friday, but that's going to be a bit out. And then we also have Season 2 of HotA. That's going to be starting on Wednesday. So lots of cool stuff, possible extra stuff coming, but nothing to announce yet. All right.
So many things. All the things.
guys,
All the things. So many things. All good
during
things.
your long rest, was there anything you guys wanted to do or talk about during said rest?
It's just short rest, right?
Yes.
Okay, you said long.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I meant short.
Can't believe we're stuck in another.
Yeah,
Yes.
short rest. I
Short
said
rest.
corrected.
Sure works.
All right.
Sure works.
So I think that what we should try to do is maybe, if we can apparently use the cart, we can pile the corpses on there along with the guy. Is there anything that we can use to tie him up? Was there any rope in these crates?
Oh, I have rope.
Okay. I mean, I didn't know if you wanted to use it just in case for later.
Urgra has volunteered to rope.
Sure.
Let's use the Urgra rope.
Okay.
It's a special kind of rope. It's the good shit.
Really, just pretty regular rope thin. Like,
Or it's just regular rope. I was trying to hype up your rope. You know,
Yeah.
it's-
Rope plus
I'm a hype man. Yeah.
I used to have these really cool manacles, but
You did.
yeah,
Yeah, what happened
Yeah.
to those?
yeah. What happened to those, Sean?
okay, what happened to those? How we
That's why
lost those?
Yeah, I like to break your guys' nice shit.
Things you
All
hold
right.
near and dear, I break that shit.
But yes, once everything is done, I can reconjure the servants if you'd like, because after an hour they would be gone.
Yeah.
Do you want me to resummon them?
Yeah, go ahead. We need to get organized anyway. And so
All right.
while he's doing that, we'll start organizing. I'll kick Eturos out of the craft.
Okay. So he'll kind of abruptly wake up and, oh, the goddesses, yes, amen. And then,
Are you sure we should let him walk on his own? He could just fall asleep in the mid walking.
Can't we just leave him here?
leave me here? Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
Why wouldn't we?
I'm your guide through this.
Uh huh.
What's-
Where do we go
what
now?
happened? All right. Oh, are they all down?
Down, yes. Dead, no.
Great job, guys. Wow. You got the supply. How long was I out for? You guys looks like you took care of everything. Well, I'm glad I could lead you guys to victory. Should we head back?
Sure, which way?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, follow me. Well, follow me. Come. And he'll start just walking.
Absolutely. I will follow this guy anywhere.
Okay. All right. He starts heading down the tunnel way that way.
All right. So far, so good.
All right, I'll keep. I don't know if it's been the whole minutes to do the servants thing, or if I'm doing it while we're walking.
Yeah, that's fine. You could. Yeah, they could be pushing it. We can fast track that.
Okay, all right, and you'll just have to be responsible for those Duergar people being here, I guess.
Oh wait, yeah. I'm gonna just drag the unconscious Duergar behind us.
You don't want to just put him in the cart? My servants are pushing it.
Oh well, okay.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like.
No, I wanted like to bonk his head on like each rail tie as we walk over.
Just everyone.
Dead.
Yeah, that's a
Something
One
Dead.
bludgeoning, dead.
It's death saves, man.
All right, give me one quick second. All right, so Stonerest is gonna walk over to the rail that you guys turned, and he's going to kind of compress it, and it's going to reveal a hidden wall that is in front, or right where the cart is. And
Stonerest.
cha-chow!
What the fuck?
What's wrong?
Why didn't you do that earlier?
I was hiding in the cart because of the bats.
Can I kill him now?
No, there might be other stupid hidden things that we might need to get past.
And you never asked.
We're asking now, are there any more of these in the distance?
Is there any what?
Are there any more of these in the distance ahead?
Any more Duergar? Or bats?
No,
There's
are
more
there
bats?
Any more of your illusions or doorways to stop the cart from moving?
No. If we follow this trail, it'll lead right back to where the infirmary where you guys were at when you started.
All right. Then we shall move on cautiously.
I'm still on the front. I'm still in the front of the cart, back in my grocery shop
Yeah,
position.
you guys can just kind of, move as you go.
Do you guys want me to scout again?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I think you should, take an Orion with you. I think I think it's a pretty nice combo. Yeah.
Okay, so Urga, you kind of did a once-over of the map area, so you can confirm that this, kind of does just lead back to where you guys came from originally. The area up ahead, though, the rail system is going to kind of start to go on an incline, and it's going to go over a body of water that's here. And there is some old broken down rails that were from previous setups for how the rails are, but this one does gap over the water.
I'm going to send Orion over to make sure it's sturdy.
Yeah. This current one up top seems like it's in top shape. It's just the ones that are on the lower level that's around the water is the ones that are all broken down.
All right. Should be fine to cross.
So you guys can you just keep making your way over. As you get towards the end of it, you can hear kind of a waterfall from the south side of it. You can just hear the water kind of trickling as it's kind of going down with the current and going into this area that you guys are over crossing.
DM.
Yes.
DM, my little halfling self my curiosity always just gets the better of me.
Sure.
As usual, as per the norm. We're in a dwarven cave. We're underground. There's beautiful waterfalls and water underneath and all kind of. Can I as we're going across, I want to hop off the grocery cart here, and as they continue to go, I just want to kind of take this whole place in for a moment.
Okay.
But specifically look, like at the waterfall itself, and just kind of like, does anything kind of catch my eye in terms of like, oh, that's interesting, or oh, piece of candy, or oh, that's shiny. Just in general, dwarven cave.
Is Kurtz holding a torch for you?
I mean, it'd be nice if he did.
I don't fucking.
It's pure black for you guys.
It'd be nice if he did. Kurtz!
Yeah.
Kurtz, where are you? Come here for a second.
All right.
I don't even know where my token went. Where the hell am I? Oh, there I am.
It's
there
that dark.
Kurtz! Sorry, I meant over here, Kurtz. Over here where my token is. There we go. Just real quick, do we see anything while we're just sharing this moment on the bridge? Just kind of looking around.
It seems like... No, I'll just make it easy. No. It just looks pretty, but there's nothing of interest where you should waste your time on.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Kurtz.
Let's make it easy.
Do you see? Hey, doesn't your helmet do like fancy things? Can you see anything? I know you really gotta like focus in there. Anything at all?
See anything?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Can I see anything?
No.
Okay.
Nothing that would stand out.
No ghosts.
Oh, well, the ghosts are there, of course, but...
All right.
So the incline is getting steeper and steeper, but eventually, as you reach this part up here, it is going to plateau out, and you can see some more tracks, and it's going to open up to a very large area. But Stonerest will instruct you that just right up here, up ahead, is going to come back down into where you guys started from.
We should probably return to them as post-haste, shouldn't we? Deliver this Duergar.
There's also probably a lot of injuries, so yeah, probably.
Okay.
But then we have to leave the cart.
Do we? Does the cart not go all the way down?
Well, not through this place. There's no tracks.
Oh, it's a full-on right turn. Oh,
Right
well,
there.
we're already
Yeah,
here
you
then,
can-
aren't
you can
we?
Stop
We're already
the
here.
cart there.
Yeah, we'll
And
just
this
stop
is-
it.
This area here is where you guys originally started it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I'll just have the unseen servants pick up the dead bodies if Kurtz wants to take the life body.
Sure.
That's like a plan.
I figured it is easier to send the less preferable task to the servants.
Oh, shite. Where are we? What is this place?
It's the beginning, Finley.
Oh,
The
okay.
infirmary. These are the
Oh.
beds.
Look at us. We did it. We're back. Okay.
Okay, and Hilera is going to be in there tending to the books, and she will hear the commotion going on, and she will walk over to you. How did it go? Where's Arturo? And he will... I totally forgot his token this whole time. That's nice. I didn't have to
In all
track it.
fairness, he is sleeping halfway down the
Yeah,
track,
that
so
is
that's actually pretty accurate.
So he will come walking up in front of you guys and go to approach her and, like, well, we found some of the supplies and, these guys did a great job. They followed my lead and we were able to be somewhat successful. We have some of the bodies
You
with
gave us the most useless guide possible.
And she'll kind of look at you like, no, don't go there. It's like, I'm sure all of you guys did a fantastic job.
Whatever.
I guess we wouldn't like him if we see him angry, Kurtz.
Yeah, sure.
And Stonerest will he will start walking over towards the pub, and he will go over to the tables. And Hilera will come out to you guys. And where are you guys? Are you bringing the bodies? Or are they still in the carts?
Oh,
Yeah.
the dead dwarves of her kind are floating just as if they were cradled by some
Oh, because
unseen
of the unseen
force.
servants. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, dear, what happened to these dwarves?
That's a great question.
We assume
think-
Duergar.
Bring them in. And yes, come lay them here on the beds.
Do you recognize these people at all?
No, I've never seen them before. Oh, wow. Yeah, it looks like they're long gone. There's nothing that... My magic is very, very low. I couldn't do anything to help them.
Well, we perhaps thought you might know who they would have been. And we think they were killed by the Duergar, which we have one still alive. As you can see, it's in Kurtz's arms.
What did they seem to be doing? We don't have any information on why they're here and why they're causing all these problems.
Well, we don't...
It looked like they were stockpiling things that they had stolen from, I'm guessing, the hill dwarves.
Yeah, we had a bunch of supplies that were stolen, and but we're not sure why. What was missing didn't seem to be very valuable.
I mean, not to you.
Well, does any one of your kind speak Undercommon?
No one that's here now. Why do?
You
is
could
it?
Well, I mean,
interrogate
that-
him.
What? You both talk. I didn't hear.
You could interrogate him.
Oh, yes. Bring him in. And she will go over towards where the boat is, and there's a couple dwarves that she will gather up, and she will instruct them to take the guy and to bring him into the tunnel system.
I'm sorry. Before you take him, may Finley please have his handcuffs back?
I already took those. It's more Urgra's rope
they
that
tie
we
him
need
up
to
with,
worry about.
Urgra's rope.
Urgra's rope.
Yeah.
Do you have some rope to use so we can have ours back, or we can take yours?
Yes, we can switch out the rope, and she'll kind of look at you like, you petty
If
little...
you just want to give me a length of rope, that'd be fine. You don't have to go through the whole hassle of untying and retying him again.
Okay, that would be much better. There's a chest inside my quarters. You can find some rope in there.
I'll go and get it, Urgra.
Okay, so
I'll go to the chest,
Okay, and...
open it, and look for that damn book.
Yep, you do see it.
Okay, immediately going for that book and seeing what I can see real quick, reading it.
Okay, all the pages seem to be blank.
Oh, bullshit. Is there other books here, or is that the only
No,
book?
that is the book she had earlier. But
Okay.
there doesn't seem to be... and it's not like brand new. That's why the pages are blank. Like, it looks very used and worn, and like pages have been turned and dog-eared and stuff, but there seems to be no written script on any of the pages. But there is the rope in there that you can replace Urgos with.
Have I heard of any means to be able to disguise writing with like invisible inks or any kind of magical means that might make it hard to see?
Give me a history check.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that with my inspiration. My one thing from the viewers. Hey, viewers, let me succeed with an 18. Ooh.
Are you using your viewer inspiration point?
I am using my viewer inspiration point.
All right.
Use it or lose it.
All right. Well, you just lost it and used it at the same time. So, all right. So you actually have heard of some kind of secretive writing. You've never actually come across it before, and you're not quite sure exactly how one would go about it, but you have heard that there is a... Oh, I'm way out of focus. Come on, camera. There is a certain type of writing that you can do that can appear or disappear.
Okay, I'm just for sakes and purposes for trying, I'm going to just quickly cast Prestidigitation on the pages to warm them up.
Okay. So as you're spending some time channeling some heat over it, it doesn't seem to reveal any text.
Right. I want to know the secrets of this book.
Okay.
Is there any other book nearby that I can just throw in there?
There is some other books, but they seem to be just, normal short stories or stuff like that. But
not the same size or anything.
Yeah, no, they're just
okay.
Book number 497.
All right, I'll leave the book there for the moment. I'll grab the rope. Is there any other thing besides the rope in there?
Nope.
Okay, rope it is for Urgra.
Okay. Did you grab the book you said, or did you leave it?
Nope. I leave the book for the moment.
Okay.
But I give the rope to Urgra.
Okay.
Right, and while we're standing here, this lady is this Brightcoat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Hilera.
Out of sheer curiosity, I know you said you're having some problems with losing some people down there before and things, but would you chance by happen to know why these Duergar would have been bringing down something that didn't seem to belong here, kind of thing? And I mean, there were some pretty big beetles that we were dealing with. They looked like they were not only mean.
Beetles?
I'll look over at Rin.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess is that what they were, or Urgra?
I don't know do I know the name? I know they don't. They're not native.
Yeah, she's obviously talking about the same thing as you guys.
I got it. I mean, that seems sure. That seems like what they were. Yeah.
By the way, when the Sunseen servants, do I kind of know where they are?
Any?
Yeah, we were attacked by a swarm.
That's odd. We shouldn't have any in this area. Some of the mining dwarfs, when they go some of the deep mining, they bring along fire beetles from a forest. We gather them and bring them up and breed them. They help illuminate the areas that they're mining, but they should not be in this area.
I told you guys they were friendly.
I don't really believe that. By the way, while I'm doing this, I'm mentally commanding my unseen servants, one of which to go to the chest and one of which to go on the other side of the rocky area so that they can pull out the book and pass it to my other unseen servant and try to sneakily carry it away.
Okay. Yeah, the fire beetle's soft yellow light is really good for illuminating caves.
Well, that's fascinating. So why would they have been let loose? Does that mean, like, perhaps the Duergar have compromised a much deeper mine then? Are we considered shallow at this point?
You think the Duergar? Yeah, that... They might have...
What we're trying to say here, Miss Colorcoat, is that these beetles are just running around willy-nilly. They weren't in cages or nothing, or however you would keep them for illuminating your deeper mine dwelling there. They were willy-nilly attacked us a little bit. I mean, I don't know if they're aggressive or not.
They're right.
I mean, I don't know.
Creatures.
They had gone completely feral.
That's strange. Yeah, they usually befriend the miners and walk around and just shining their yellow light everywhere.
Speaking of which, Urga's going to check her backpack to see if any of the things are still glowing.
Yeah, they are.
Oh.
But they are red light.
Puts them back down.
Wait, hold on. Didn't she? You said that the beetles gave off a golden glow.
Yeah, it's like a soft yellow light. It's perfect for mining conditions.
Grab one of the squishy sacks. So it's not like this.
Are you gonna grab it from her bag?
Yeah.
Are you gonna allow him to get into it?
I'll let him.
Okay.
Please.
No, that's that. Can I see that?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe she'll take it and she'll be examining it. No, this seems to be the right type of gland, but it's the wrong color. That's strange.
How big are these glands, by the way, DM? Like, people size?
Yeah, like maybe like a oblong pancake kind of. They're not like super thick. They're kind of thin, but they're about maybe like that big.
Okay.
Like holding a cell phone kind of thing, almost?
Kind of,
Yeah. So, if your people could breed these things, would it make sense for the Duergar to also be able to breed them to maybe be more aggressive or something like that? To be something like attack dogs?
That might be a possibility, but these beetles come from the surface, and from what I understand, the Duergar are deep, deep underground, far, far beneath where and they don't like to come to the surface ever.
The one thing I'm curious about... I'm sorry, Ugra, is there a traitor amongst their people?
Amongst what? Amongst my people?
If the Duergar are not willing to go out into the light, someone else has to do it for them.
I've never heard of the species that has the red glowing, though. They're all the soft yellow.
Well, here's the thing, too. I know you keep talking about these beetles are in forests and things, which I'm guessing is more of a, forest surfaces, that kind of thing. From what we could tell here and just try to, more or less use the word investigate them a little bit closer, it seems like they're not all that great, these Duergar, in the brighter lights, in terms of definitely some sort of sensitivity to sunlight to their skin. So I think where Rin's trying to go with is, there's got to be some sort of connection here, because I can't really see these folks going up top to the surface to just get some fucking beetles.
Yeah, I don't think that they would ever during the. I believe it's a vulnerability to the sunlight. At nighttime, maybe they'd be able to, but it's very far out of their way.
Especially if they're down in the deeper stuff, right? That's a long way to go for some beetles.
Right.
You think they figure something else out, but I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas here. It's a little bit of a mystery here of why these Duergar would be using things from the surface, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone a different species here, or is that what we're calling it? Do you think it's a different species, or you think maybe someone messed with these things, or what? As I look around the group.
I don't think anyone's really tried to crossbreed the two different light beetles before, but I do think Rin's idea of someone. I think it makes sense that if the Duergar don't come up, someone else would have had to go down to meet them.
I wonder who that could have been then, if that is true. Man, I hope it's not true.
Do you have any individuals that you would suspect of dealing with the Duergar?
I'm not sure. Ituro, what do you think? Ituro?
He went to the bar.
Perhaps we could ask
she
you.
She will start to walk over that direction, and when she gets there, she has a very puzzled look. I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go?
Oh no. Whatever will we do?
I listen for the snoring of Ituro, because we've heard it numerous times. So I would like to listen and see if I can pick up a familiar dwarven snore that we've heard many a times.
Yeah, as you guys kind of pan the area, looking everywhere, he doesn't seem to be found. And the only exits are the doorway you guys came in originally, and then the that alleyway that you just came down this time, and then the water passage down below.
DM, I have a real quick question for you, because during this time, Rin is mentally commanding his unseen servants to do kind of some things while this is going on.
Okay, yeah, we can. Yeah, there's been a few minutes, so what were they doing during that time?
Well, first question. I already have stacks of parchment. Are they the same general size as the parchment that she uses in the book?
In the book.
Yes.
They're about the same size?
Sure.
Okay, I would just tell them during this time that when no one is watching to go into my satchel, pull out my blank parchment that I don't care to use, go over to there, and with my knife, begin to try and remove the bindings from that one so I can take the pages and then just insert my blank sheets in there loosely, but to just fit inside the book so that if someone were to check the chest casually, it might still look like the right book. And then when they walk back with me, just have her pages put into my satchel.
Okay, so just so I get it clear, so her book, they're going to remove some pages.
They're going to remove all the pages.
Oh, all the pages.
Yeah. I have a stack of parchment, which I'm going to guess...
Hold on. Out of character.
I love these.
Is this really the best idea?
No.
No, Rain really wants to know what's in there. He really wants to know.
Okay.
So he's just going to, for the moment, make it look like the book is
Sure.
fine if someone were just to glance at it, but then he's going to put the parchments as
They're gonna be
spare
loose-
parchments for him.
Loosely
Yeah.
if you didn't mend it or anything. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's no mending. Yeah, so if someone were to open the book or lift it up without securing it, they could just fall out.
Okay. Yeah. That would probably take a few minutes, but this doesn't seem like it's gonna be like instant over. So most likely they can get it done.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when I feel secure and satisfied, I'll eventually, make my... I mean, I'll be doing this while I'm listening and talking. When they get close and she's turned away and walking, I'd say, "That time, do it now. Put it in.
Gotcha. Okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Good to know.
And then make my way.
Okay. All right.
At this point, I will go to the last place I know I saw Stonerest, and I'm going to do a survival check to try and track him.
Oh. Okay.
And because he is humanoid, I get advantage.
Okay.
Come on, baby!
Ooh!
Dirty 20.
Ooh, a 20. All right. So the area around here, it's more dirt than stone or gravel. So there are footprints, and there is one that kind of sticks out that's not actually a boot or a shoe. It's more kind of a softer footprint.
You did look at his feet.
I did.
You did.
Got no shoes to walk around.
I've got no shoes. Okay. So if you follow the footsteps, they seem to lead around this corner here.
All right, and she'll just give the signal to the other guys and start tracking.
Okay.
Bright Cloak, I think Urker's found something.
I'm just gonna listen for snores when we are trying to figure out, wait, where'd that guy go? I just want to make sure he didn't, fall asleep, die, drown.
I'm really confused why we care so much, honestly.
I'm more concerned that he might be the spy, Kurtz.
Oh.
Did it seriously just dawn on you at that point?
He could have tried to kill us with that avalanche.
So the tracks end right where you're standing, and they seem to be leading off that direction. But from there on, it's all stone and rock and.
So I can continue to walk this way, though.
Right.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna.
maybe towards the water. So the angle kind of went down towards where the water is. Does that make sense?
Urgra, where are we going? Where?
On the edge of the wall.
No, yeah, you guys don't have to shimmy across the rocks. Yeah, so the tracks ended here, but then they kind of faced down towards this direction, into the water.
Yeah, how deep? Can I get a feel of how deep this water is?
Maybe 7 feet-ish.
Okay. The tracks lead off into the water, and I'm on a freaking breastplate now. But
someone who could swim very quickly, grapple anyone successfully, and pursue this individual.
God damn it! Fine, I turn into the fucking mollusk.
Hold on.
Do you really?
Yes.
You're doing it?
Yes.
Ah.
I just fucking jump into the water and just sigh, and I'm gonna.
So Kurtz goes, "It's morphin' time," and turns into his Nautilus form. We gotta make a Coke.
Yes!
All right.
I love it.
And
I love it.
plunges into the water, and
I applaud this.
This area right below you. There's give me a perception check.
It's not even at disadvantage anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
Nice!
That's a 19.
All right.
Wow.
So there is a hole that kind of goes through the water and leads back underneath where you guys came from. So like what would be underneath the bar area, and it's about maybe two feet 2 feet wide, and it leads back through there.
I'll communicate that with everyone else through my telepathy.
We'll go on, then Kurtz follow it.
Go, Kurtz, go. I approve of this message. Go.
God damn it. I follow it.
Okay, and that's where we will end the session.
Oh, I love it.
Awesome. GG, guys.
That was
what
fun.
is Kurt's
That
going
was
to get
fun.
himself into? Tune in next time.
By himself.
Love it. Awesome.
Well, he can't be killed in this form.
Yeah, but they can knock me out and I can drown when I wake up.
All right, yes,
Yeah.
it's going to last 6 hours. So if anybody missed last time, they have these beast form relics that they have where they can transform into these creatures. So they found out last time at a very bad spot that Kurtz can turn into a nautilus, which is kind of like a squid that's wrapped up in a shell. And he can telepathically communicate with anybody who was watching him when he took the form. So that's how he was able to talk to them. All right, that's where we will end it, and we will pick it up next Tuesday. I hope everybody had a lot of fun.
Yes.
Oh, I want to keep playing. That's where we're going to end it. Thank you, everybody, for being here and being part of the HotA family. We really appreciate all of you guys. Our channel is growing, so make sure you stay active. We got some other shows on the channel to check out. Sunday, we've got Ages Past, run by AJ. Monday is going to be starting with Chubby. Let's see. So we got us on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is going to be season 2 coming up here in a few. I don't know. It's going to still be several weeks out. And then we got some other stuff coming up. So if you guys missed any episodes, check out our YouTube. Join the Discord. We didn't talk about it earlier. So down below there's a link for the Discord. We love to hear about everyone's D&D adventures and your guys' favorite moments on the show. We also have some role-playing games and stuff like that in there. Do you guys have any plugs or anything you guys want to say?
Bandit Clan for life.
Of course.
Always.
Okay.
Always. Stealth charge is always in full effect too.
Yep, stealth charge.
I think that's a nice solid new one.
That's
I like that
basically
one.
that's basically what I'm doing right now.
That's a squid charge.
Hashtag
That's a
squid
squid charge curse. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here with us, and we will see you guys next time on HotA.
Bye guys. Have a good night.
Bye.